go sync up my amulet of Ates. We don't have to run as far.
Let me set Discord to do not disturb.
Kill the Huey
So
10 times.
all of my notifications don't come through on stream too.
Nice. Ooh, and I need Huey to hide for Master Clue step.
Yeah, make the helm
Handsome.
and van braces or the helm and legs or something like that.
Yeah.
Did you get the pendant of 8s from a Moxolotl?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You'll still have to activate it at the shrine at Huey, but after you do that, you can use it to teleport there.
Literally did that as you were speaking.
Wow. Very great.
Nice and nice. Okay, what world we go to? What world we go to?
I'm at 477, but I'm not there yet. So let me see if it's
Some other,
clear there.
some other people here. There's other people here.
We can do just a private instance if you want.
Oh yeah. Because I need kill him once, easy. Using only earth spells, easy. And then while it's vulnerable, sounds easy. Then that's just KC time or K kill count. And then
Nick said, I don't know what effect it'll have and may get some accidental interest from confused ESO members, but I can make the events when posted with the bot create Discord events, which are then broadcast and easier to be seen.
Mm, I think I think it's not a Discord thing. I think it might be a interest thing, and I guess something that can spark interest or stimulate interest would be talking about it very frequently in the clan chat, like almost daily type of thing.
and posting like, hey guys, look at this fun clip I posted in the Discord. Get them like actively to go in there or something. I don't know. I think it's mainly just time. Like, yeah, people join the clan for the social aspect, but some people just want to chat. They don't want to actually engage in other content. Or, like I said, yeah, they could do quests whenever, chop trees whenever. But if you have like an active goal and you're like, shit, I have 10 hours left for this level, so I can do this quest I really want to do, but you only get an hour a day to play. Like, that's 10 days of playtime for somebody. They're giving up. Maybe it's just an hour, but it's really a whole day of gaming for them.
Yeah.
Like, I only have 2 hours to play at night. Yeah, I can play mobile, sure, at work if I have time, but that's generally when I'm playing. Most of the time I'm playing, I'm AFKing at work. But at night, yeah, I have like an hour or two, depending on how well the kids sleep and what time they go to bed, to actually play the game. And if I'm like, for example, grinding Corrupted Gauntlet for a BOFA, shit, an hour, hour and a half, that's like, what, 6 or 8 runs for me to try to get a weapon that changes the game for me. I'm not really going to be willing to give that aspect up to go do a bingo or something.
I mean, I get that, but it's also like I said, yeah, that's the case for probably, a lot of people, but that's not the case for every single member we have in the clan.
No, but
There
I feel like
still
a lot of
should have
them
been
are more
more than
chill.
just staff members show up to the clan event and like 3 non-staff members.
Well, man, I don't even hear. There's 49 people in the chat right now. I haven't heard like 30 of these people ever talk in my entire life. So for them to actually come out to an event,
Well, see, that's the thing, though. That's what I'm saying. How do we get these people interested? That's what we need to be trying to figure out. Is like, if people are not interested in doing clan events, yeah, let's find out specifically why they don't want to do clan events. And if it's just something that they're like, oh, well, I didn't know about it, or, you know, I wasn't sure what the event was or anything, those are issues we can directly tackle and, like, change and fix. Like, okay, why did you not know about the event? Or was the description of the event, you know, too confusing or something? Like, where do we need to improve in order for to make an event be something you want to participate in? By the way, I'm waiting on you. Join my private instance at the flag next to the bank.
How do I do that?
Right click that flag next to the bank, Buffalo.
Oh, there it is.
But see, that's what I'm saying is like, if the issue is something we can act like proactively change,
Hurry, I'm in here.
then that's what we need to focus on. Yeah, there's got to be people like you that can't play all the time or whatever. Oh wait, hold on. You probably hadn't talked to Talia yet.
Want to talk to someone?
Yeah, you got to talk to this NPC over here.
Oh, that's so stupid.
So that's what we
Holding
need to like
space
try to
bar?
focus on, to try to, you know, actually like, so that way, you know, like Elvessa and her staff will have an easier time once we iron out these problems that we're having.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it could help, like, to put it in the CC, like, hey, check out this clip from this event we did.
Ah, it's clicked. That was bullshit.
Yeah,
And I'm
check
gonna
out
start
this
doing that. I mean,
this clip that ain't got no sound
it's got sound in it.
in
It just doesn't have me talking in it. What in the hell? I am screwing up today.
Doesn't matter which body you attack.
No, we gotta destroy all 5 of these.
For the prayers, you can flick them when the projectile touches you.
Okay, I'm doing pretty good right now.
But they're a little weird with how it touches you. Like it moves so slow.
They go slow down here, they go faster up top. I have gotten hit by every single one of these floors.
Guys, I'm killing it with mage spells, guys. We're doing it. I gotta put these 96. I didn't end up with 100,000 bloods. I finished off at 96,000 last night.
Jesus.
I finished the Karamja Elite Diary.
Oh, what in the hell is going on?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get MVP, guys.
Why am I getting hit by every single one of these floors when I'm clicking away from them? They're glitched. They're glitched for me. I have a graphical issue.
You dodged that one on my screen.
Yeah, because the blue floors are showing up underneath the snow.
What is now? Oh, it's the actual fight.
Yeah, now we fight him. When we get him down to half health, his tail's gonna come out of the left. Yeah, see, they're under the snow for me. That's why I'm getting hit. I can't see him. After this, let me close the game out and reopen it. But anyway, when we get him down to half health, his tail's gonna come out of the left cave. There it goes again. I can barely see that, and I'm not making this shit up. You can pull my stream up and see it for yourself. But his tail's gonna come out of the left cave, slam the ground, and there's gonna be a wave that goes across the floor. You can wave skip it by walking like through it when it's like within 2 tiles from you. It's hard to do at first, but once you kind of get used to it, you'll kind of like get the pattern down. It will, after a while, the tail will go away, and then it will come out of the right cave. And it's the same thing. We just beat up the tail until we get its health down to 0. Then we go back to beating him up, and it'll be the combination of the projectiles, the floor, and the tail coming out of each cave. If you mark this tile right here I'm standing on right now, this is a safe tile for when the tail comes out of the right cave. And this tile right here is a safe tile from when the tail comes out of the left cave.
One you're staying on right now.
Yes. So what I do is on that phase, I just run back and forth and just make sure that I'm either, you can stand on this tile and be safe and attack him at the same time, but this tile over here where you're
Yeah,
safe, you
catty-cornered.
can't. Yeah, you can't attack him from there.
You said the left side's for the right tail, the right side's for the left tail?
Yes, opposite square for opposite cave.
Okay.
Like he's about to have his tail come out, and probably another 50 hit points. And then the pillars over here, for there was 3 of us here, they light up with the different prayers. And if we have those pillars, I didn't skip
Oh, we
that
did
one.
just tail, that's right.
If we had those pillars lit up, we would get like a 30% accuracy bonus and damage bonus.
No, I got hit. Oh, I didn't get hit the entire time. I just got hit.
I gotta restart my game after this. I don't know what's going on. I've never had this graphical issue before. Yeah, they're literally spawning underneath the snow for some reason.
Turn your GPU plug-in off when they're back on, maybe.
Well, that might work, but I always have it on.
Yeah, but just reset. It's what he's getting.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that without dying. Where is the GPU plug-in? Why is it not? Oh, it's gonna be up top. Duh, I'm an idiot.
You said it to me.
See if that fixed it. Nope, that did not fix it. See what happens if I turn it off and leave it off for right now. This looks like shit.
Bro's tail long AF, you know what I'm saying?
20 years ago, it didn't look like shit.
20 years is pristine graphics.
This is, I can see it without GPU on, but I always play with GPU on. Alright, now we go back to attacking him.
Yeah, he's getting yucked up, guys. I'm earth spelling the frick out of him. 1 KC pet.
Yep, stand up here. And then I'll stand right here, usually what I do. Then I'll attack him until that wave gets close to me, and then I'll step there. And then once it passes, I'll walk off. And then I'll run over here. Then I'll run back over here. And back over here. I did not turn my prayer on for that.
He's getting freaking pissed. He's about to die.
One more hit. There we go. Yay, Adior.
Hooray!
There's a
That would've
slope
been-
right here you can use to go down and get back to the bank and
Okay.
everything. Let me
I'm gonna grab different armor.
restart my game real quick.
That would have been pretty funny to see him get a pet right then.
Mm-hmm.
The greatness of the achievers. They call me what? What? All right, I'm gonna go grab some house teleport tabs, and I will be right back.
See if maybe this fixes it.
The Dark Frost. Hello, darkness, my old. 8 minutes? Oh my god, we suck.
Caress task. Do I want to do that or no?
Hell yeah.
Cuirass aren't bad.
Yuck 'em up. Yuck 'em up.
Alright, I want to do another private instance.
Alright, hang on. I gotta re-gear.
That's fine.
Speak to Crush,
I can
huh?
reply to Nick.
If you got the hammers from Mox Little, it goes crazy.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, those are the dual Macalottos from Moons.
The dual Macalatos are good. Grab this.
Hosta isn't terrible with the smash too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab. I have bludgeon, but I think it's about the same. But I want to have a defender, that way I can drag a mace.
Oh, bludgeon would be better.
Says they're about the same on the wiki, but yeah.
Ah, okay. You got burning claws too.
Nah, I still need one more burning claw.
Just go.
I think I have greater demon block, dude. Maybe not. Maybe not. Grab that. Grab a super. Damn, I'm low on super combats. Sorry, one more level. One more level. One more level. All right, Justin, I'm joining your thingy.
Let's go. I'm at 595 Huey kills.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready. I'm whipping. I'm flipping. I'm gripping. I'm sipping.
Whoops, I didn't mean to double click. See if that fixed my graphical issue. Yep, it did. I can see them now.
Damn, fucking this up. Way better than.
Yeah, it's not really worth using magic on him unless you have the Dragon Hunter one.
Yeah, I was only doing it for a combat task. That shit was gross. I wasn't doing terrible damage, but this is much better.
Wonder if maybe a tutorial on turning on show all channels would work. Possibly. That might fix a lot of the issues we're having. As he said, because I can make it part of the onboarding process when new members join the Discord. That might solve that issue. Then that way we can at least guarantee that everybody can see all the channels they're supposed to see.
Damn, imagine not having a leaf-bladed sword.
Get the axe. Axe is so much better.
I ain't even got that. Gotta go.
I didn't see that tile. Why do I not see the tiles on the gray parts. I saw that one that time. What is going on?
I'm gonna be back later.
Aye.
Easy.
Yeah, I can't see these front 3 tiles. Like, right next to him. I can see all the rest. Maybe I need to update my drivers? And that has something to do with it?
Could be, yeah. Tell you what, I feel like this kill is going by much quicker.
Yeah, it's definitely going a lot faster. If we had an additional person here with us and we were doing the prayers for the pillars, we would get so much faster kills. 30% accuracy and damage bonus.
Oh, really?
It was crazy.
I forgot to bring the fucking thing.
Over here, over here.
Yeah, I was just dodging the waves.
Yeah, I'm not getting hit near as much as I was earlier. Say, one way to skip those I have found, that one didn't work that time. If you run up, yeah, you can accidentally skip them sometimes. It's like a 50-50. I found one of the easiest methods is to run up to that center tile by Huey and then run down to the tail like this and like that, how I just skipped it. But you also skipped it too, so it's like a 50-50 sometimes. If you're not guaranteed to skip it.
You have the True Tile plug-in too. I feel like
Yes.
that helps a little bit. Yeah. Oh yeah, skip that one accidentally.
I didn't skip that one.
I forgot. I keep forgetting it does it. So I'm accidentally barging in.
You dumbass.
I like how Jar just left and Nick's like, oh yeah, I'm about to hop in voice and get whatever suggestions you guys have. Like, Jar had some suggestions that I already forgot about.
It's almost like y'all had a channel that you could write all that stuff in. Too soon?
Pee pee poo poo.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
I was making fun of the fact that y'all have a staff channel that you could literally write the fucking suggestions in.
I still don't understand.
Alright, we're just gonna leave it at that.
What you're saying to me sounds like something that should make sense, but it's not making sense, Squirrel.
Yeah. Next time somebody has a suggestion that's in the staff for whatever's going on, write it in the staff channel. And whenever it gets reviewed and whatever's done with it, fucking delete it.
Instructions
Bad thing
unclear.
is, we also, me and Jar and Nick, are also in a group chat together in the Discord.
And nobody wrote that in the chat?
Nope, nobody did. Well, I can't
That
because I'm
sounds
in
like-
Huey, but he very easily.
You
could.
weren't in Huey 20 minutes ago, damn it. Don't give me that shit.
So it was. The kill was like 8-something minutes, and we're already on to the
I
second.
didn't see it. It never
kill.
happened.
Quick, it's in the CC because it's my PB.
You were there. He wasn't.
I got it on stream.
I
I
never
have
saw
to.
it, so it never happened. Nah.
Chat, clip it, clip it. Who am I kidding? Ain't nobody in chat.
Thanks, Henry. What was your drop?
We get the same drop, Torsal Seeds. It just, what it does is
Oh, I
he
see.
drops a specific amount, and then it gets split between everybody that did the like a certain amount of damage to him to be eligible
Okay.
for the drop, and then the MVP gets the more. The larger
And the
Hooray, that means I
bonus.
was MVP. Get wrecked. Because I got 10. You only got 9.
Imagine not getting MVP over an iron. Nerd.
Imagine not getting MVP over an iron, and I'm wearing full bandos with a dragon lance, and I use a super combat potion.
Oh, I use super combat too.
Yeah, but I literally have the best in slot item for here, and I
No,
still
you
didn't
don't,
get
you don't have oath
MVP.
plate.
We also got
Oath plate
weapon.
wouldn't matter here.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Oath
think
plate
Oathplate would.
Flash.
But an Avertic Defender absolutely would make a a difference.
Yeah.
And
the
Avertic Treads.
Rank Treads, the Rancor is really good.
And a lucky character that actually hits.
Oh, you're not getting this cave? Fine, I'll get it.
Oh shit, my bad. I joined late. I was banking.
What's really nice is when you're doing a solo Huey and he drops like 30 rune maces or rune plate skirts at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Or like 15 Renar seeds. That's really awesome.
Or whenever you've done like 500 kills and still haven't green logged him. It's also, see.
I have green logged him.
Watch this.
Oh,
big
yeah?
spec. Big spec. This is without a dragon defender either. Watch this. Oh, just.
I thought you were missing the wand still.
Nope. I got that a few weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Around kill like 560, I think.
I was
560,
there for when
570.
you got the ped. That was pretty
Wand
cool.
would be sick. Wand and the tome would be sick because then I could actually go kill metal dragons and not hate my life.
I can't remember who I was here with when I got the wand. It was with one of the newer clan members.
Hmm.
Because usually I'm
Exactly,
here
like-
with Yang, but he wasn't on that day.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy saw that and was like, well, fuck, now this guy's never coming back here.
Shit, I'll always do Huey. If the drops are good at Huey, they are damn good. But there have been days I've been here and I've gotten like 20 something kills, and the best thing we got was like fucking
Fucking hide.
Avento seeds or hides.
Yeah.
Shit, we got off the rip
abysmal.
portal seeds.
Yeah, I'm happy with Torsal seeds. I'm very happy with Torsal seeds.
But Wand would go crazy and Tome would go crazy because metal dragons are weak to earth. So
Yeah. I'd also be very happy with Huasca seeds as well.
Hawk to us, seeds.
spit on that thing. I could go unblock metal dragons and kill rune dragons if I get them on a Slayer test.
Well, you just get metal dragons.
What?
You get them as metal dragons and go kill any of them.
Yeah, but I need rune dragons are the only ones that drop anything worth killing.
Yeah. Well, metal dragons if you're going for the dragon full helm, but good luck with that.
Yeah, no shit.
I need the dragon limbs so I can stop using a rune crossbow at some content. That drops from rune.
Just de-iron and go buy from G.
Damn, you're smart. I should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Hang on, de-ironing. Hang on, I gotta tell you real quick.
That's okay, I'll finish the kill. Damn it, we can almost add that. I didn't do that skip there.
Cook now, Mr. Hubert.
This is actually a quick desk.
Oh, wrong side.
Would have been a lot better if I'd switched fucking prayer boat. Velvet.
Big spec, big spec. Damn.
Goddamn.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Ah, I didn't click fast enough. Click was too delayed. I don't know why that is showing under all the other textures.
That is weird. Runelight's like, here, watch me get this guy killed.
This guy already has shitty internet. Let me go ahead and try to get him killed where he can't see textures. Ooh, cannonballs.
It's a lot of them too. 617.
Yeah, he's good for cannonballs.
Mhm.
That is
Wow, I need
5,392 cannonballs I've gotten from here.
Shit, 3 kills. First one was shit, but the rest of them were pretty good. 3 kills, 260k. Wait, no shot. I got MVP over you again.
Did you?
No, wait, no, it was about the same. Never mind, never mind. I think you got more than me. How many did you get?
5.
Yeah, I got more.
Dude, the easiest thing to see is if you get the bones. Whoever gets
I don't even
bones is
see it.
Oh,
MVP.
I didn't know that. I got 617 and the bolt.
Yeah, you got more than me. I got like 593 or something like that.
Is your
Here's
thing?
my
Yeah, your
drop.
thing's set to crush. That's weird. Your stats are higher than mine too.
Where is my drop? Why is it not showing in my chat? There it is, 582. I'm just fucking blind.
Maybe the differences aren't that different. Like I know how like Wiki says like, oh, this is the best item, but it's probably like marginally better.
Probably. I mean, he's weak to crush. As long as you basically just have a crushed weapon, you can do a ton of damage
And get
to
lucky
him.
with hits.
Yeah. So I mean, it really is. It's also RNG. Plus, you're using a thrall too.
That's true.
I'm not
Damage adds
using
up.
thralls, so that thrall will get you an extra, you know, like 40, 50 damage.
Shit, it's gonna be more than that.
I don't know what thralls hit.
As long
I've
as it's
literally
fighted.
never used one.
Thrall's the real MVP.
Did the quest, got the quest cape, and never used a thrall once.
Sometimes only hit a 1, but they often hit 2s and 3s. And if a long fight like this, if they're getting off 100 attacks, I mean that's like 300, 200 extra damage.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing. Leroy Jenkins. Oh, I wasn't even potted. All right, let's go. Big spec, big spec.
I'll pot again after this kill.
Good on prayer potions now. I haven't had Cerberus task in a while. But I do have a lot of seeds too. That I just need to plant and whatnot. I normally do my farming in like bursts. Do like a week, use all my seeds. And then just chill.
Shit, I had so many fucking tree seeds and herb seeds from that wood cutting and fletching grind I did.
Mm-hmm.
I have trees to plant for like the next probably year. I have 97 farming banked.
Now. That is a lot.
And like I think with only counting the trees, I'll be 400k away from 98 farming by the time I'm done planting them all.
So that's like 2 years from now?
Pretty much, because for some fucking reason an oak tree takes just as long as a fucking magic tree to grow. I don't understand that logic. 16 hours is absolutely insane. So what I'll probably end up doing is, I'm almost out of yew trees. I'll probably sell all of my lower level saplings, and then just buy higher level, like using magics to continue growing to get to 99. Because I'm not waiting 16 hours for a fucking maple tree to fucking grow. It's not worth the experience.
What's your farming level?
92, 91, almost 92.
I'm 89. I haven't really done whatsoever since I've been back.
What are those weird legs you got on there, Justin? I wish I had a pair of those.
These are called de-iron your account and stop being a noob.
Oh, hell no.
Play GP-scape with the rest of us.
Yeah. It's fun.
Never. I've got two chest plates. Does that count?
You got
No.
2 chest plates?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No cash.
That means you can go PK.
Ooh. He's not wrong. Chat, clip this.
You said chat clip this, and I just happened to look over at my Twitch at the same time I got hit by that floor, thinking that surely there's somebody in my chat by now. No, there's not. There never will be.
Oh, there will be.
I will just
You'll
be here
have, like,
talking
one.
to myself the entire time
Oh,
on
yeah.
stream. Forever. The lonely RuneScape streamer with no audience.
I'll watch your stream, but it's gonna get a lot of hate mail in there, and I might get your thing flagged.
Only
Some
bots
frickin'
giving me
dog
ad
bark.
revenue.
Sleep.
Die, Mr. Huey, die.
I'm 780k attack experience from 97 attack.
Nice.
Ooh,
room
there we go.
Nice.
That's nice. Stop getting MVP.
Never.
I'm 25k away from player.
Pot up.
And then that means I gotta learn Cerberus. That's fuck terrible.
Cerberus is easy, but wait, you're not an iron. Never mind.
No, fuck that.
Yeah, you're good.
Just have a stockpile of prayer potions before you do a.
Or a spectral shield. Spectral. I think it's a spectral. It's not that expensive. It's like 30 mil maybe, and you don't have to worry about the prayer. Or the Eldelis Ward Blessed or whatever it's called. That thing you'll use. Yeah, that one, and if you mix it with that one sigil, you don't use any prayer potions there. Completely
That
negate
shit's
that.
expensive.
Yeah, but think about it, prayer potion. You can fucking Adds up. And you can always
Yeah,
resell
I
it.
gotta learn to fight too.
Because
Little
otherwise
prayer
you're going to
switch
be
thing.
using a prayer pot every kill, so every single kill is going to cost you 10k.
Damn.
Yep.
At minimum. Sometimes you use 2 prayer pots per kill. So, I'm saying invest in the
He just
shield.
drains prayer pots, I guess. Drains
Oh,
prayer
Yeah.
pots.
A guaranteed 65 prayer drain per kill. Actually, it's guaranteed 90, but if you stay at 65 prayer, you'll only lose 65 versus 90. I mean, you'll still drop down to 0, but you're not wasting prayer pots.
Gotcha.
The boss is literally designed to be a fucking sink in your
Prayer sink.
prayer pots.
And a 4x drive for an item there. 500 and something Cerberus KCs. Disgusting.
How long does a kill take?
Not long. Maybe like a minute and a half.
That's not bad. I had to watch a video on how to do the prayer flick for the ghost.
Basically, before you see the projectile, like when you run in, it's gonna immediately hit you with all 3, but you start off with mage. So after you see the mage projectile come out, you activate protect from range, and then when you see the range projectile come out, you activate melee.
Gotcha.
And he'll make a sound effect when he does it, so you basically you'll learn it. Like I said,
Yeah.
you're gonna watch a video, so why am I yapping?
Well, the Slayer bosses are kind of toned down bosses. Thing. For the most part. Or I'm just smoking crack, whichever.
Nothing wrong with smoking crack.
Yeah.
Little crack never hurt, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, I need to eat. Quick, Thrall, get over here. Yeah, I want to get the elite combat tasks for the superior variant. Spawn at a rate of 1 in 150 versus 1 in 200. Try to get imbued heart, maybe. Among other things, your cannon holds like 75 cannonballs, too.
Yeah, that's the.
That's huge.
Mine holds 45 right now, I think.
That's where I'm at. 45.
But most of the combat tasks are from raids, so I just need to start doing raids. Damn, I failed that twice.
Run Theater of Blood with us. I'll run Theater of Blood. I have yet to do a successful one, but or a normal. I've done 2 entries.
I mean, I have Elite Void.
I need to finish getting mine. I think I only got like 60 something points and got so bored of it.
Yeah, I'm at 491 total points.
Maybe I need to like do a clan event to get a bunch of clan members to go and make it more of a social thing.
So I think I'm at hard, and then elite's the 1 in 50. Okay.
I just did all the Amoxolotls except for the one where you gotta kill it with its own weapon, and then the Grandmaster, like 30-second kill. I can do that one, I just don't have the time to dedicate to it today.
What's up?
Damn
What's
it.
up? I'm back. So my mom was talking for a while. Ooh.
Damn it.
Quick.
Oh, wrong prayer. I'm gonna need another
So
4.
many
No,
rune
I'm not.
axes.
Yeah, look at that skills.
He's
What
great.
was it?
Oh, I was saying so many rune axes.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I forgot to switch my prayer book.
Oh, I was like, I see you have high out runes, but
Yeah, no way to high out.
yeah.
But might as well keep them. They're worth a pretty penny.
An ugly penny. Yeah. Dingy penny.
And that's all just collected off the floor.
Damn it. Thought that floor was
What are
gonna
these things?
rock.
50k. Oh, Cuirass.
I think I
Grass.
stole runes from the bank after this for death charge.
I kind of like your ass tests. They're not bad.
That's pretty quick.
Uh-huh, you said ass.
He's a penis.
Ooh, look at that. Okay. Drops are
Back
pretty
to back.
good today.
I got MVP again.
Oh, y'all doing a
1
Huey?
mil and 5 kills.
Drops are great today.
It's because I'm here. Don't worry. Where's the uniques? Where's the uniques? Ah!
Better see some clips.
Ooh, actually, I'm kind of low on prayer pots. I have like 80.
It's okay, we're
Kinda
gonna get
does
Renard
nice servers.
seeds next.
Yeah, I have 120.
I'm saving all of my Renars, Snapdragons, and Torstals for when I get 99 farming. I want to be able to wear the cape and get the, you know, extra chance of extra herbs from the seeds.
Oh, yeah. We're
Make
to
one.
proc on him.
Make those seeds so like stretch even further.
I've just been doing Kingdom like religiously.
I have
And whenever
to.
I go back to Hunter, I'll get more herbs for sure.
Yeah, I have so many Fordos stacked up because of Hunter, my Winter Tot fucking catastrophe, and just overall.
Oh yeah, I just thought about that. Mine, whenever I do the 99 fire making grind, because I'm only 81 fire making. The drops are based on your skills, and
Skills,
since all
yep.
the skills are like
Mhm.
basically 90, should be getting like really good stuff.
That's gonna be.
Oh yeah,
huge.
because everything's like caps out at like 77, so you're gonna
Yeah.
be fucking set.
And I have 3 gloves and 3 bruma torches, so you can't get those drops anymore. Instead, it replaces it with like torsal seeds.
Yeah, Torsal and I think Magic Seeds or Spirit Seeds, one of the two.
Yes,
Some
but-
stupid seed, but I have a fuck ton of them too. So I
I
got
still need to
duplicates
go
of
get that knife.
And I got the knife too, so it's gonna make the points faster. Of course, not really, because everyone's gonna have the points. So in a mass world, it's gonna be about the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're doing masses to do it.
Yeah. Faster XP.
Yeah, I did drops, or I focused on drops, so I did all the solo worlds.
Yeah, but goddamn, you made like 100 mil worth of drops.
Yeah, I made a shitload. Although I went like 4,000 dry, I also got 4,000 worth of Renar seeds and all sorts of shit. Cause I was like at the perfect farming and herblore level to where I was like where I could make prayer pots. I was getting Renar, and then I was at the farming level where I could plant them, so I was getting those seeds and it was rolling. So I got
Damn.
shitloads.
57
Was
on
not
Dragon
planned,
Age. No
Worth
defender.
all.
but
He's so slow, look, he's just pulling up.
They got lost.
ooh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
'cause
kill some
eventually I
black
need to go
dragons
do
real
that.
quick.
79 farm making knocked out.
Yeah, especially
What?
now that you're not getting shit on when you're there.
Yeah,
Thralls eat 3 of prayer pots too.
like I'd want to do
Mhm.
that, and then the temp Ross and 99 fishing would be cool.
That's what I
But-
plan on doing.
Thrall DPS does help.
It do. Plus, the only time I've used prayer pots have been for the fire cave. Everything else is moth mixes.
Yeah. Like I said, I can go plant Renars and all kinds of other stuff, and won't be a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm low, but I have the supplies to make them. I just haven't made them.
Cool. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, yeah.
That, and I think it's master combat task, which will probably never happen for me. I mean, maybe, but your thralls last twice as long.
Oh, that'd be fucking huge. I don't know if I'll ever get the elite.
Just so many raid. There's so many of them are locked behind raid tasks, and then some of them for like chambers, for example, suck because you basically have to run a solo chambers because like the fire or the ice demon, for example, it's kill them with only fire spells but receive kill credit. So that means that no one else can damage it. You can't get kill credit.
You could do it in a group. Just get everybody to stay outside.
Yeah, I mean, you could find
don't
probably
attack
a group
him.
to run it with, and they're fine with losing out on those points.
Jar would probably be willing to do at least one raid that way.
Damn, I'm so stupid. I dropped a prayer.
I mean, you're just sacrificing one run to allow somebody to get a combat achievement. Or to see an issue
There's
with that.
a easy 5 points right there.
Doc, hope you're taking notes.
Huh?
Hope you're taking notes.
On what?
You get your combat achievements done.
Oh, dude, no.
Hey, at
I
least
know
play
better.
the sword.
Oops. Good movement time.
All right, F5 KC, we're pet.
Where Barack?
I swear to you, haven't gotten a pet in a while. If you get Huey pet before 100 kills, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Well, what is it, like a 1 in 300, I think, from here?
It depends
Yeah.
on the
Ask Yang.
party size that's, you know, fighting with you, but typically for solos and duos, it's about 1 in 300. And trios, I think. It's like 1 in 3,000 or so if you're in a mass world.
I'm about right. It's like trying to get a Volcano. The only way to kill volcanoes in a mass world, unless you want to do it. Like volcano kills take way longer than this. Like I think it's like 15 minutes per kill.
Jesus.
It's so obnoxious, and it's harder than this.
Yeah, you can, in a mass world, you can get like minute-long kills here, but you're only going to get like 1 of every seed and everything that he drops. Unless you're MVP, then you'll get like 3.
Just got a
Hooray!
second. No, nice.
Plate body is not bad. Oh, you got Tome of
Yeah.
Earth. Very nice.
Hooray!
There's a unique right there. How many kills
Yang's
was that?
gonna
6?
spawn in.
That was 6.
That's what I thought, about 6.
Yang's
you
gonna
got MVP that
firebomb your
time, too.
freshly wallpapered house.
Because he dropped 20. Yeah, you got 15 plate bodies. I only got 14, which means you got MVP.
You know what you don't have? You have not gotten any
What?
pages yet.
No, I do from the Titans. I do have desiccated pages I can turn into
Yeah, that's true.
at least.
Have you done the combat achievement to kill him with just earth spells?
Yeah, I did that already.
That was the
Oh,
first
okay.
kill he did.
Oh wait, Justin's already in here fucking this thing up. I'm late to the party.
You could get all the fucking, well, not all of them, but the speed run's super easy on the mass world.
Oh, hell yeah. Except for the
I went and did that.
speed for like 3 or less, you know, people.
Yeah,
That one's pretty
that one's
difficult
gotten
to
close
get.
to with y'all. Yeah, it's like I think it's 5 or less because we were getting close to it on the when it was like me, you, Rizzler, and Yang.
Rizzler or
Squirrel.
Sizzler.
Same
Oh, he
thing
said what
in
he
my
said.
book.
Sizzler is a Rizzler.
Yeah, Iron Sizzler, Rizzler is what I call them on the
Jesus
weekends.
said frickin' metal dragons, guys. I just need the wand. Metal dragons getting unblocked.
And go fuck them up.
Oh yeah, they're getting. Yeah, think about it. A Dragon Hunter wand and a Earth Tome. Probably hitting like.
Oof. Yeah,
dude.
you're gonna be fucking one-shotting those
Oh, you
motherfuckers.
can easily hit constant 30s with the Dragon Hunter wand here. And Earth spells. So easily. I can't remember who it was that used to come here with me and Yang. And they would only mage. But they were hitting like 30s and 40s non-stop with that wand. It was crazy how accurate it was.
We'll have to get off here shortly, probably to go do laundry. I might be able to get back on.
Laundry.
Or I could lie and tell my wife that my essay took a lot longer than I expected. That's the only reason I didn't go to church. I had an 8-page paper to write. Actually,
Damn,
it was
I'm
not-
telling
it wasn't
Jesus.
page, but it was 2,000 to 3,000 words.
I don't like word count. All it does is make people fluff shit.
Yeah. I forgot the pot. Dang.
Oh, I told Chad about it, but I didn't tell really anybody else. My oldest, her school recently had a what they call Red Ribbon Week, which is, you know, don't do drugs and shit like that.
Yeah.
They
Drugs are
wrote,
bad.
each grade wrote essays on, you know, like staying drug free and everything. My oldest beat all other 7th graders in the parish, and now her essay's going up against all other 7th graders in the state.
Hell yeah. ChatGPT did her well. No, I'm just joking.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
I guess
awesome.
writing big essays just kind of runs in the family.
I did one of those whenever I was at Louis Durham. Might have been Holly Harshman. No, yeah, Holly Harshman.
Yeah, go
I did
ahead
one
and
of
dox
those too.
yourself.
It was
That's smart.
That's fine. And it was against drugs, and mine was bugs, and it said drugs bug me. And I think I won for my grade or for the school, I remember. And then it was supposed to go up, and then I think we were supposed to get money for it, but I never saw that. I wonder if we actually got the money and parents took it. We're supposed to get like $100.
If there was money involved and it was given to the parents, you could absolutely bet mom took that shit and spent it.
You can absolutely bet that money was taken.
Without a doubt. When I was joining the military, I didn't have a bank account because I was only 17. So I had my mom help me open a joint account because I was technically a minor still and couldn't, you know, have one without a parent, you know, also on the account. And I had $100 to put in there. Had $100, had the bank account, I had no way to access it because I was going to basic training. By the time I got out of basic training, that account that me and her were both on was overdrafted by $400.
Oh yeah.
So and I even had that
That's what I
thought
call
while I
music.
was there at Fort Benning, Georgia. I was like, you know, I have this account with mom. I was gonna use it to, you know, for direct deposit and everything for my military pay. So I just opened up an account at the bank that, you know, they allow you to open up an account with while you're there. I was like, fuck it, I'll just open up another bank account. I'm so fucking glad I did too, because I would not have had any money when I got out of basic.
Damn. That's sad.
Our mom would never do such a thing. Wouldn't have you speak so negatively about our mother like that.
And it took years for me to get that shit fixed too with that bank.
I'll be back in bed.
Like, I got it paid off, and then she had to get a form because that bank also got bought out by another company. So we had to get like a form stating that, you know, the bank had our bank account previously, got bought out by your guys, but it's been paid off. The account's now been closed, and she was able to use that form to fix her credit and get it off her credit. But then she sat on it for like 3 years before she would finally fucking mail me the form so I could use it to get it off my credit.
Our mother would never do such a thing. You're basically doing defamation right now.
I'm writing up the lawsuit for her, actually.
Yeah.
She gave me the $100 Chad is supposed to get for his essay, and that's what she's paying me with.
Is that the 100 she stole from me? Or Chad.
Yeah. It's still a crisp $100 bill. It's still in the letter.
Hell yeah.
Great essay, champ. Here you go. Spend it well.
Expect.
And then like last year or the year before, I think it was the year before last year. I was randomly checking on the Arkansas lost property website just to see, just to kind of check and see if, maybe there was an account I had in Arkansas that I forgot about or something. And I did end up having a bank account that had money in it that I was able to claim and get. But I also was just curious, and I looked for my stepdad too. I put his name into the form and all
I
of
gotta
his
pee right back.
information.
Don't start it.
And all of his information, and found that he had a PayPal account that was associated with his name that had money in it that the state was, holding for him. So I messaged him on Facebook. I was like, hey, I was looking, into any lost property I might have in Arkansas, and I also found that you have a PayPal account that's associated with your name. There might be some money in there for you. He checked it out. He filled out the forms, everything, got it notarized, sent it off. Then, like, I want to say it's like 3 months later, he sends me like $200 over PayPal saying, yeah, it had money in there. Here's your finder's fee. I was like, sweet. He's like, yeah, it's obviously something your mother probably did and forgot about or lost access to and never told me about. So just don't tell her that I got the money now. She probably don't even know about it. I was like, my lips are sealed. I ain't telling her shit. I was glad I just happened to look into that stuff that day and found that shit.
Beep beep boop boop. Hey, my son didn't finish all of his chocolate milk this morning. I'm gonna drink all this. Chocolate milk.
You know what? You just went to the restroom. Now I'm gonna go to the restroom.
Hell yeah, that gives me time to put this in this dishwasher.
I'll be
Speaking of
right
which,
back.
you're not taking your headset in there? That's weird.
My headset's wired. Thank you very much. And the wire will not reach all the
You
way.
don't have a
in
bucket?
Sounds like you need
This
a
guy
wireless
says you-
headset so people can
Yeah,
hear
I got
you
a thermos with sweet tea and ice in it. I guess I could piss in that and just drink sweet tea and piss.
Yeah,
I'll
you probably
savor
forget
it.
it's piss in there. Like, I was driving behind a truck driver one time. He threw a whole gallon of sweet tea out the window on the side of the highway. Pulled over. Took a swig. I was like, damn, I see why he threw this out. It got a little bite to it.
Oh, that motherfucker's diabetic. It probably tastes like sweet tea.
Tome of Earth. We won. Dang, that means I'm gonna definitely get pet this trip. We just now got our first shit drop, which was just nature runes. And then when I see my wife's headed home, I'm gonna start doing laundry. That way she'll never know that I was gaming.
They're just not getting back from like church or something, or?
Yeah, but it's like an hour away.
Oh, okay.
So when I see her location that she's headed back home, I can start on laundry.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm almost done.
Take your time. It gives me time to kind of browsing around the clan Discord.
What y'all decide on with the Discord remanagement or reorganization?
Fucking talk.
Huh?
Your reactions to the fucking
Oh.
clips.
Crack open a nice brewski. I went to the casino last night, turned $100 into 90 cents. Pretty good. I was up 50, and I'm like, I'm gonna swap machines. This one's done paying out. Terrible, terrible idea. Then I did blackjack. Was up a lot, and then someone sat down at the table, and then the whole table started losing.
Damn.
And some guy was at freaking 15, and he hit. Why would you hit at 15? Anyways, he got a 10. It's a 10 I needed, and I doubled down. If he wouldn't have got that 10, I would have got the 10. I would have had 20. Like, yeah, the dealer probably could have blackjack, but
You know, I have yet to actually play any table games when I go to the casino. I've only ever played the slots because that's typically what everybody else wants to do when I go there.
I play the buffet. Free drinks.
Oh, I love it when they go around with the drink cards.
Me and my
ask you
wife
what you
stayed at the
want.
Plaza when I was leaving California to head back for my break. And we didn't gamble at all, but we got the presidential upgrade and stuff, and so we sat in the presidential lounge, got our free drinks every night, and fucking never gambled. Went to the Wax Museum and other shows and stuff.
I do very light gambling when I go. The most I have ever taken to a casino and lost was like $300, and that's like my absolute, like, my hard stop limit, because I typically don't even just like gambling in the first place.
I would bring 100.
Typically that's what I'll do. I'll bring $100, and then when if I get down, if I'm only there for like an hour and I'm already down to my last 20, I'll just stop. It's like, hell, I'm fucking, an hour's gone by and I've already used up $80 and won absolutely nothing. Yeah, time to cut your losses and just use that for fucking gas.
That's what quitters say.
Yeah, you know 99% of gamblers quit right before they're about to win big.
I was there that
Yep.
time Bomb won fucking $9,000. Of course, she spent like $3,000 to get that $9,000.
Yeah, you
Still
always
up.
I mean, she was still up. She was lucky she was still up, but
do. You can get a first Ben Johnson, but
and then it was
When I was
a few months after that she won $16,000 at another casino.
When I turned 18, I bought a scratch off, won a free ticket, scratched that off, won $5 grand, haven't gambled since.
hell
Been
yeah.
up
Wow.
ever since.
When I got my first job,
Fake news.
I was working at a gas station, and I was 21, and they were paying like absolute fucking garbage. And I was also living with my dad at the time, and he was like constantly stealing money out of my fucking wallet. Because you live here, you don't pay rent, I'll take money from you whenever I damn well, you know, choose to.
That's some fucked up shit.
Oh, fuck it.
I just dumb I don't have any money.
That's what I started doing. I just started fucking telling him I have no money and just started hiding it in my room.
Leave a little bit in the wallet so he knows you're not hiding it. Like a couple bucks.
But so if I only had like a limited amount of money, like I was like doing like real bad, and it was between paydays, I would literally buy like $1 scratch off, and whatever I won from that scratch off, that's what I would spend for my dinner that night when I got off work.
Sometimes I had a deep breath for dinner, but it was alright. Love the game.
I'd win like $5, like hell yeah, I can go get 2 McDoubles from fucking McDonald's now.
Now you can snip a McDouble for $5.
I mean, that's fucking.
It's like a LaCroix. You get a hint of of whatever the flavor is.
The most
you
I
get that.
ever won from a $1 scratch off was like $25. And then I did play. I did play the lottery a few times, and the most I ever won from the Powerball was $360. That was also when I was working at the gas station. I think I've spent like $14 on Powerball tickets to win that $300, but I was up.
I was up.
Shit, that was a lot of
43
money
cents,
for.
but by God, that's up. I'm just joking.
That was a lot of money for fucking working minimum wage, and then only
hell
getting
yeah.
my fucking drill check every month from the National Guard.
That drill check came in clutch when I was in college. Raider demons, ass.
We get over here, Thrall. You gotta dodge the waves. Don't be a hero.
And working at
Only
that
reason I
gas
hated
station
it on Force, so.
was when I almost got into law enforcement, because our gas station was the only gas station on that side of town that stayed open till midnight, and we were also the only gas station that gave the cops in the town free fountain drinks. So they would always come out to hang out with us when it was a slow night or whatever. And there was one cop that I kind of became friends with for a while, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, you're in the military. You did, you know, infantry. You should probably, you know, see about hopping on with us. I mean, the pay's, you know, not great, but it's better than what you're getting here." It's like, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I went and talked to the lieutenant and everything at the police department. He's like, "Yeah, just go next door, pick up an application, fill it out, bring it back, and I'll put it in front of the chief and see what he says." Then come to find out that they were like on an indefinite hiring freeze because the town did not have the money to like send anybody to the academy.
That would have been a huge upgrade. Your pay would have been better, and the job would have been easier. You would have been chilling.
Hell yeah.
Because they don't do anything in that town. Like every now and then they gotta, you know, pull over a crackhead or something. That's
Your
about
life, your life's more at risk at the fucking gas station.
it. For real, it seriously fucking was. Because
Plus, you could just shoot someone and get like a free vacation.
Paid most of the time.
Paid.
but
You gotta pull out the color sheet and make sure you get the right one.
well, see, that was like one thing me and that cop talked about, was that like state lines just
Killing
an hour
minorities.
away. If somebody really wanted to, you know, to rob the place, they could rob the place, kill everybody in the store, and then be in
Kill everybody.
Arkansas, be in Arkansas in an hour and just disappear.
What a clean getaway.
And I was like, wow,
If I just murder everyone in this state, who's gonna stop me?
it totally fills me with so much fucking confidence working this
Fucking
job.
Murder 3 people for $43.
A life I'm willing to, you know, someone's got to do it. It is not an easy job, but
Crackheads in that town would do it though. That's all that town had was fucking crack and alcohol. There was
Hell yeah.
nothing going on in that town. I mean, fuck, they.
So you had the worst job, period. There's the crack dealers making good money. There's the cops at least having an easy job.
Easy
You're the
job,
cannon
good-
fodder.
decent pay. Sometimes they just shoot the crackheads if they want to go to the Bahamas.
And there you are, catching the bullet for the crackheads.
You were literally the middleman.
you're the one giving them Gatorade and shit.
You're the
to
guy
fucking
who gets
regen.
stabbed to death for $43 so they can go get a quick fix, and then the cop gets to do their job of like, I don't know, they go in there, put some tape up, help people
Get a
with-
medal,
Yeah.
paid vacation, and the crackhead, well, he gets crack, and then the crack dealer gets his money that they stole.
The
from
only
the gas
loser in this
station.
situation would be you getting stabbed for $43 and a pack of Marlboro Lights. Don't forget that.
We just hear a big
Shit.
pop in the background. Your mic.
It was coming up on one Christmas when I was working there, and we got on this discussion about the the panic button under the register, and I was like, when I got hired on here a year ago, they didn't
shit don't
even
work.
tell me anything about the panic button, so I don't even know if it works or not. And the cop
Sure,
I was
press it.
talking to, he's like, "Why don't you press it and find out? Just give it a shot." He said, "Let me contact my dispatcher and let her know that if she gets a call, from a security company or whatever, to just call me directly instead of radioing it over the radio." I was like, okay. So I pressed the button.
Nothing fucking happened.
We waited. It was like 15 minutes, and then his cell phone fucking rang. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
That
they're,
took-
they're,
That took 15 minutes for the police to get alerted
get
that we were
notified.
being robbed.
no, they probably got alerted. They probably that's how long it took them to like spring into action.
No, that was how long it took her to get the call from the security company and then call him to let him know that she got the call.
You think about it, all they're gonna do is show up and do like a police report, take
Right.
pictures of the crime scene. Their detectives are gonna
Of
come
your
in, they're gonna
stabbed
follow
body.
your dead body. Like they're just gonna they're not there to help you while you're being robbed.
I mean, you're right, but I mean, it's at the same time.
They're
it was
there
like-
so the company gets their insurance policy. We did what we could do. We gave them the button. I guarantee you there's probably some, has to be a certain amount of time they had to wait before they called police in case there's an accidental press or something. And then they contact. Then they gotta realize where you're at and see what county you're in. Then they contact. Then they fucking...
Well, what the whole process was I pressed the button. 15 minutes went by. He gets the call on his cell phone, from the dispatcher at the police department, and then 3 minutes after he hung up with her, and he was only on the phone with her for maybe 20-30 seconds, I got a call to the store phone from the security company. Notify, hey, we got we got alarm push at your location. We just want to verify that everything's okay. What's your passcode? And then I gave him my passcode and told him what was going on. That the cop told me go ahead, press the button, make sure everything's working because the holiday seasons are coming up. And they're like, okay, cool. We're making sure if you already have a cop there, so I guess police
Security
are
guard, "Damn,
not
you're still
currently on
alive?"
their way.
I was like, dang, you're still alive? I didn't think anyone would answer this phone. It's like, damn, that's actually unfortunate. We have to do an insurance payout. Damn.
Yeah, they're
And then
probably
if-
just... they're so fucking mad when you give the passcode.
Fuck,
It
he's
was like an
alive.
hour after that, I get a call from my boss asking why I pressed the button. I was like, you're asking why I pressed the button and not why the button got pressed?
Yeah. He's like, I gotta pay $400 every time that thing goes off. You know that? He's like, next time you're getting robbed, send me a text. Alright.
Swear to God if you call me. don't
And
even
they're gonna be
bother sending the
life-threatening injuries too. Your ass is fired.
I also found out the other reason why I couldn't get on at that department was because one of the cops who's now in prison, he was like an indefinite temp hire, because the way it works in Louisiana, you can have somebody work on the police department that is not post certified, but they have to go and get post certified within 1 year of being hired on at that department. And the way that they were able to keep him on the police force without him ever being post certified was they would just fire him every November. And then he would just
Hell
come
yeah.
back to work in January again. And it would just reset the clock. That motherfucker never got post certified. They never sent him to the academy.
Hell yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't take longer to. I mean, I guess you don't even really need the training to be a cop, right?
I mean, you at least need to go through the academy to learn, the fucking laws and shit.
Nah, the Supreme Court ruled that police officers don't need to know the law. And since you're operating in an official capacity, if you do any wrongdoing or violate any rights, you can't get like personally sued for it.
No, but the department can get sued.
Yeah, who cares? If you said that I'm gonna sue you, Chad, and I'm like, okay, go ahead, and then taxpayers have to pay for it, and I get no responsibility for it, who cares? Doesn't cost me anything. Sue me all you want.
True.
See, an issue like that actually just happened here very recently, though. They had a traffic stop on the interstate recently where a city cop...
Say recently one more time.
Where a city cop recently pulled over a car that had like 7 passengers in it for supposedly speeding. And supposedly, I never actually saw the body cam footage. I don't know if they ever actually released the body cam footage, but supposedly they were being verbally resistant, but they never actually like physically resisted the officers. But the cop that pulled him over said and this is something I don't agree with, that cops are allowed to just do in this state, and I'm sure it's the same in other fucking states, but use the excuse that he could smell marijuana as enough consent to pull them out of the vehicle and search the vehicle. And when he searched the vehicle, he did not find any drugs or anything inside the vehicle. But he found...
an excuse to circumvent your Fourth Amendment right.
Right, exactly. But he found a teddy bear that while he was squeezing the teddy bear and everything, looking for, maybe hidden drugs inside of it, he felt a hard container on the inside. And he said he noticed what was aftermarket stitching on the back of it. So clearly something was inserted in the teddy bear after it was manufactured and bought at the store. So...
Gotta work on their sewing skills, that's what I'm hearing.
He ripped it open and pulled out the container and then tested the contents with, their, field testing kit for narcotics and shit, and it came back negative. So then they also ran a drug dog around the vehicle. And the drug dog didn't hit on the vehicle, but it did hit on the bear. Come to find out that after this whole, like after the traffic stop and everything became public, it was actually the woman's daughter's ashes that she had put in the teddy bear, just so that, as a way to, keep track of, keep her daughter's ashes close and everything, and as a, sentimental thing.
I'd rather just consent to a search of my vehicle before I get a police dog out there, because half the time the dog's gonna hit anyways, even though there's nothing in there, because dogs like treats, and that's how they train the dog, is to positively identify drugs and they get rewarded. So dogs oftentimes, very often, will false identify something when there's not there, and now you gotta deal with all the fucking scratches all over your car from a big ass German Shepherd jumping on the side of your vehicle.
Right.
So,
I mean,
I'd probably just let them search.
we went through that when I was in Iraq all the time, because at the checkpoint we worked on, we had bomb sniffing dogs that would if we after we would search the vehicles ourselves, we would run the dogs around the fucking vehicles to, to make sure if, there was, no smell of, residue of, bomb making materials or anything. And those dogs would always fucking hit on something. All the fucking time.
Yep.
And then we'd have to have EOD come out there and do another sweep of the fucking vehicle. And this is after
he
we
smells
get
a Middle Eastern dude standing there. So yeah, he smells bomb material, dude.
Smells bomb.
It's like we'd run one, it would sit, and then the other one, then we'd put that dog up, get another dog out, and then it would sit. So if we got a double dog sit, we had to contact EOD to get them to come out there, which would take hours. And then we're sitting around for hours not doing anything. There's no traffic coming in or out of the checkpoint because we're shut down because, the dog smelled something. But
yeah, any hint it's gonna try to go, because they also, I know they recently tried to change, like 2 years ago, try to change the training to where, like, when it's a positive, negative kind of thing, they still get rewarded. But then the dog figured out, hey, I can just sit and say they ain't shit here, and I can get a treat faster.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's really hard because it's like, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'd still rather lean on the side of keeping people's constitutional rights intact.
Right.
The same with like cops stopping you for being suspicious. Like being suspicious is a crime.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad
they're
there's
like-
a lot of like constitutional rights like enthusiasts that are like fighting against that. Where like that's not a crime. I'm not. Am I detained or not? Like
Yeah.
they're annoying,
You're
but I'm glad they're getting
suspicious. Give
cops
me your
checked.
ID. No. Okay. Well, now you're resisting arrest.
Arrest
like-
for what? Being suspicious.
Right. You're resisting arrest, but I haven't been arrested because you just walked up to me and said I look suspicious, and being suspicious isn't a crime.
We're doing an investigation. I have no fucking reason to help you.
I don't
with
have to help
investigation.
you with your investigation.
But to finish what I was talking about with that traffic stop,
No.
they eventually let the people go with
Mhm.
a warning.
Yeah, they're wasting their whole fucking
no,
night.
no, no speeding ticket or anything, because supposedly that's why they were stopped to begin with, was for speeding. Then later on, like another
Right.
month later, it came out that the city, the mayor was on vacation. So the interim mayor and the lawyer for the town got together and paid that family that got pulled over $25,000 for the traffic stop, and then paid an extra $3,000 for maintenance fees on their vehicle when they got back to Texas.
Mhm. But was that just like them doing that to be nice, or was that actually like the lawsuit?
That was the city jumping ahead of a potential lawsuit that could have happened. They jumped the gun and made that payment because they knew that the actions of the two officers that were at that traffic stop did violate their constitutional rights of consent to search and everything, because the people in the vehicle never consented to the search. There were no drugs ever found. So there was no reason for the cops to keep them on the side of the interstate for 4 hours.
You know what's even better? This is my favorite. We're gonna do an internal investigation. That's it, boys. Did we do anything wrong? No, we're good. All right, we found ourselves innocent.
No, I will say, in to credit of the police chief, for some reason. What the fuck? What just happened to my
Say
stream?
bootlicker.
There we go. Is it back? That was weird. I don't know why that happened. But anyway, and then one of the other cops got pissed off after that cop got fired, and secretly recorded a meeting that the chief had with the entire department, and then posted the fucking meeting on YouTube, throwing a temper tantrum and shit, and like slandering the fucking chief of police, which the video being uploaded to YouTube got passed around to so many people in the town that eventually came to the town and the chief of police's, knowledge, and so they fired him too.
What a
And then they both tried to sue to get their jobs back, and both lost the lawsuits and also lost the appeals to get their jobs back.
Probably just go work for another police department. in
They
a
will
different
be.
town.
They will be.
The thing about it too is like there's never really any repercussions. Like, oh, you get fired. Okay, like let's say I'm at Bossier City, I get fired. Okay, I just go work in Benton. Oh, I get fired. Okay, cool. I just go work in Shreveport. Oh, I get fired. Oh, I can just go work in Houghton. You know, like there's not really like.
Yeah, the good news is they are working on that to where they're trying to have like some like federal system, but a lot of departments are pushing back on it. One for probably to protect the good old boy system, and then also just to keep federal stuff out of personal things.
Well, there's also the issue of like really small towns like having fucking, you know, the issue of having enough cops on the force too.
Yeah, but it's like we can't meet our quotas, so let's get some pieces of shit in here. Like,
Right,
I'd rather
I mean-
just be short on cops.
Well, I mean that's the issue you have though whenever it comes to, you know. I mean, I'll say you're gonna have the same kind of people at every kind of job, but it's worse when you have those people working in law enforcement, and they
Well, yeah,
have
yeah,
that
they have
authority
more
and shit.
Power where they can effectively just execute somebody just because they are having a bad day.
Their life is at threat.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like you don't
that's the
have
reason
to.
I don't believe. Oh, go ahead.
I was like, that's what I'm saying is like people are like, oh, cops are scared. Dude, get another job. You don't have to be a cop. If you're that on edge where you hear a walnut fall in the hood of a police car and you start shooting,
Shots fired, and you shoot the guy
Probably
that's
get a
handcuffed in the
different
back
job.
of your car. Yeah.
yeah, acorn falls on the hood of a car and you mag dump the vehicle with someone inside. Like you don't have to be a cop, dude. You can literally do anything else. Like I don't buy that, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or maybe you really do are really fucked up. You have PTSD, or you're just I don't know. Like I'm saying, you can
And
get
it's
a
like,
different job.
yeah, and it's one of those things where you just have to not be selfish about it, because it's like, I get those people are not going to have another job or whatever, but you're putting public safety at risk when you're in that position and you're in that mindset. That's the reason, like, I don't think a lot of like women need to be in like patrol and that kind of thing, because like, say for instance a chick comes up to me and I get a little handsy with her, then I'm a threat to her life and she can shoot me. But if it's like a 6'2" male, it's not going to be validated as a threat to her life. Obviously the piece of shit could just not fight with the officer, but I hate the whole threat to my life thing, because then if it's like a weaker person, then they just have every right to shoot every big motherfucker they see.
Mhm.
And it's just ridiculous. And
That's
sure,
old
maybe in
that's,
court.
that would silence too a lot of the, you know, like ACAB, all cops are bastards or bad, or I don't even know what that shit stands for. That would silence that crowd too, because the issue you have now is like they're kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
Not every cop's bad. I have like my buddies, like my father-in-law is a sheriff's deputy. You know, I've got friends that like my friend's dad's a cop. You know, like they're good people, obviously, but the greater issue is like it's like saying like, oh, I was a good Nazi. You know, I didn't kill people. I was like in accounting. You know,
The
like,
way I see it is, if there's 1,000 cops and one cop does something bad and the other 999 don't do anything, that's 1,000 bad cops, in my opinion.
Mhm.
that's what I was making the example of, like like for example, take like the Rodney King case, right? Like everyone's seen the video, we've all seen that's an old case, right? There was plenty of cops in the video that did not partake in the beating, right? But you
Right.
wouldn't say they're good cops because none of them stopped it, you know?
Right.
And that's
Well,
where
see,
it gets like
you
iffy,
also-
because it's like, well, like legal wise, are they accountable for not stopping it? Like, what's the? I think that's how they all got away with a lot of the shit, was legally, morally they're a piece of shit. Legally, they were like in the right somehow by some technicality.
Yeah. Like there's 5 cops standing around beating someone to death who's unarmed and not even resisting, and then there's 5 cops standing there and watching. So people would the contention would be, why you're okay with it?
Yeah.
So
And there's
it'd be the
plenty of
same with you.
videos where cops like lose their job because they step in and like fucking
Yeah, I've seen a video where a
apprehend the
woman,
lieutenants.
there
and
was a
things
woman
like that.
officer told a guy to stop, and then he put his hands on her and was like, "Don't you ever fight!" And you can tell dude's probably on roids, but
I've seen that
"Don't
one
you
where
ever
he
fucking
like
touch
pins her
me
against the car.
yeah,
Yeah.
when literally he was trying to like pepper spray someone who was handcuffed in the back of a cop car.
Yeah.
No, he was trying to tase him. He was trying to tase a handcuffed guy that's just sitting in the back of the car not doing anything.
Yeah, just running his mouth, and that's
Yeah, it's not illegal. Like flipping,
Yeah,
like being pulled over
exactly.
for flipping off a cop. Like it's not illegal.
Yeah, it's one of those
And-
things where it's like you put yourself in those positions because like you're doing something that can be pulled over more than likely,
Yeah.
or they'll follow you until you do, and that's what sucks. It's hard to prove that spitefulness in court.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, I pulled him over because he was going too over. Can I not do
Yeah,
that?
or he didn't
Well,
signal, and if you follow
yeah.
someone for long enough, you're gonna get them for a traffic violation. There's so many traffic laws that like you break so many without even realizing.
Yeah, and so that's the whole thing with like the flipping off the cop and stuff. Yeah, he probably did pull you over because you flipped him off, but he found legal reason to pull you over.
Yeah, and you
It's
already
just
know
like
the dickhead.
that's why I don't
now
argue
you're
with
just provoking
cops.
them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like same thing with like you said with the search. I'll just let him do whatever for the most part. I don't say anything to him, and then I just either go to court or whatever. Like it's just that's not the place to do it. Just shut the fuck up and I mean that's just the way it is. Like,
Yeah, because unfortunately,
needs to
states are like
change.
a police state.
yeah. Yeah, it's like I feel like it's like two very minor steps away from being like a police state, and then some states are even worse. Arkansas is not too bad, but
Yeah,
fucking
it's one of those things where it's always like don't tread on me as long as you're not treading on me. Like you're just treading on others. You know, like you know what I'm saying. Like so many people don't have an issue with it because it doesn't affect them, but eventually it does or will, and then their like outlook's completely different. It's like stop and search laws.
yeah.
Like a lot of people don't have an issue with them because they were never targeted by them or whatever.
I will say on the flip side of the whole like ACAB and defund police movement, one of the reasons why you do end up with a lot of bad cops is like when you do have a bad cop that does something in a town or city or whatever, and you have like these groups that jump up and are like demanding, police reform, demanding, defunding the police and like cutting officer, staff and everything. You have the cops that work completely opposite shifts that were probably not even present when the thing happened, that have like nothing to do with it, and then suddenly they're immediately vilified and everything simply because they wear the same uniform. Oh,
Yeah,
you're a cop, you should know
marginalizing
better.
the group.
But how the fuck should I know better if I was working a completely opposite shift and I only see this motherfucker in passing in the locker room?
I would say I maybe it's different, but you kind of people talk. You know who's a piece of shit at your work and who isn't a piece of shit at your work, even if you don't work directly with them. Like at my last base, I know who was the fucking stinky guy, even though I never worked with him. I know who was the piece of shit, even though I never worked with him. You know?
Yeah. And you hear stuff. There's definitely brief
Yeah.
talk.
Hey, did you hear Officer Jenkins? He pistol whipped that crackhead in that alley for fun or what? You know, like just whatever. Like
Yeah, no,
I have a police report right here.
But to complete my point is like once you start putting all those like extra restrictions and everything, not saying that they're bad, but once you do start putting those extra restrictions and everything, the good cops that don't ever, do anything like that start feeling more and more attacked and targeted and less appreciated in their job. So they end up quitting their jobs, and then you have shittier fucking cops getting hired on to,
Replace
fill
them, yeah.
those vacancies they have on the force. And then you
the
just
main way to
perpetuate the problem like worse.
The main place to get better cops would be to have better pay. I think that would be the number one thing. Most people aren't willing to be a cop because the pay's bad. So in my opinion, most people who take that job are people who want that position of authority, and those type of people are generally the people to abuse that authority.
Yeah, like Hawaii does really, like HPD has a really good record because they're like really known in the community, fucking everything, and it's because they get paid pretty well. I mean, it's like they start off like 72K, which is Hawaii, but it's well above. You can have like a family of 4 and live pretty well.
And even then,
so it's like a sought after job. What's that?
It's like a buzzword, basically. That's like what the current administration technically does. Is it has defunded the police? It's just not in that term.
Yeah.
You're just taking money away from a department and putting it towards like other resources, basically.
Well, it's like with Shreveport back in 2020. They announced that the Shreveport Police Department had a shortage of 180 officers that they needed to fill. Then the George Floyd shit happened, and the whole BLM movement and the whole ACAB movement, gained so much traction across the country. So the city's like, well, we're getting a bunch of bad flack, towards our law enforcement and everything. So what we're going to do is to defund police, quote unquote, we're going to completely cut these 180 open positions on the force and just get rid of them.
Yeah, then you have overworked, underpaid
You could probably
people.
get rid of half of police,
Exactly.
and crime wouldn't change, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because what do most cops do anyways? You just sit on the side of the road and write tickets. I've never seen a cop even patrol my neighborhood.
Yeah. We actually called. A lot of people don't know this, but it probably depends on your area too. But we called our local sheriff and set up a patrol for our area, our county road, where they'll just come and do a little drive-by in the whole area, and you can set up things like that.
I mean, typically, when it comes to doing patrols in a town or a city or whatever, they'll typically, prioritize where businesses are. And unless, you're one of those towns that has a lot of rich old people, they'll also, prioritize those neighborhoods as well.
Yeah, but why are my tax dollars paying for a private company? Why don't they just hire their own security instead of my tax dollars going to,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is that, that's some towns, some police departments. Other police departments will also try to prioritize where problem areas are.
But then that's considered over-policing.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
targeted policing.
So
That's the issue. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't. A lot of these situations too.
So your
Like-
neighborhood may not actually be a problem neighborhood. So that's probably why you don't ever see cops. In
That
your
depends. I
neighborhood.
mean, it's probably not a high crime area, but there's other. That's the thing too is people get caught up on what would you?
I think consequences.
Buzzword crimes.
Like
Police are cracking down
robbery,
on,
assault, drugs.
Petty crimes and drugs and there's not really even Shreveport's really not that bad. Per capita is higher than Chicago, but it's not like a war zone like people would make you believe.
I mean, there's a shooting pretty much every single night, but it's always in 3 neighborhoods.
Yeah.
But,
Well, my thing is, it's I think consequences also, I agree with Chad when he's I think if you cut half of the police department in half, crime won't change. But I think, if there's less catch and release, I think, and not just, with, obviously, immigrants, that's kind of what it mainly uses for, but, to where it's not just, here's a fucking vacation, 3 hots and a cop for 3 months and you're back out on the street. Or for petty crimes like weed and things of that nature. I mean, shit, that's what happened to my uncle. He got fucking, 4 years in prison for marijuana. And he went in with a fucking bachelor's in marijuana and came out with a master's in fucking methamphetamines.
Yeah. Because
Got all the
prison
connections.
generally, people go into prison, they come out worse than they went in. So when you take petty offenders, you turn them into hardened criminals. Essentially, not always the case, but
Well, that's because we house fucking people that, fucking stole $20, from their grandmother or whatever and, use that to buy crack. And then we put them in the fucking a cell with a fucking dude that raped 4 women.
yeah, because jail doesn't segregate like prison does. Prison obviously segregates by crime,
Violent.
all the murders are in one area, all the rapists are in one area and whatnot. But yeah, jail doesn't do that. Jail's just
Prison doesn't do that.
prison does that. Bossier
No,
Max
they
does
do
that.
not.
Yeah, they do.
No, they do not. I worked at David Wade Correctional for 2 years. They do not do that.
No. I'm talking about Bossier Max in Benton,
Right,
the
but
prison there.
okay, Bossier may not do that. Okay, or you're saying Bossier segregates them?
Yeah, Bossier. Yeah, Bossier Max segregates them by
Okay,
wings.
but state does not segregate them. Louisiana
Oh,
State
well, a petty
Penitentiary,
offender's not gonna go
Angola
into a state.
doesn't segregate them either.
Well, yeah, but we were talking about petty offenders. A petty offender's not going to go to a state penitentiary.
No, but there are people that are in prison for out there at where I worked for boosting cars and shit. But then here they're sleeping right next to a dude that's in prison for murdering a woman and cutting the fucking unborn baby out of her womb and boiling it on a stove.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I mean, they don't segregate that shit. They don't even segregate, and one thing they do right out there, I will say, is when it comes to gang affiliations, they will intentionally put a white supremacist right next to someone from the Bloods or the Crips, and then on the other side of him have another Blood or Crip from the opposite gang of the other guy. So all three of them are, they're sleeping right next to one another. They know they hate one another, but neither one of them can really do much because anybody else that might be in their gang is on the other side of the fucking dorm away from them. So they can't coordinate any kind of gang attacks or anything like that. So fighting actually happens very fucking rarely out there. The whole time I worked out there, the whole 2 years, there were only 2 fights. That was it.
Also, you get too with crimes, you get disparities between ethnic groups and racial minority groups too. Is what's considered a victimless crime versus a crime with a victim, and a lot of the crimes are basically the same, but they get treated a lot different. Like blue collar, white collar crimes, if you will, right? Think about you rob a gas station at gunpoint, and you take $200 out of the register, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty bad, right? Pretty bad stigma, and then take embezzling $3,000 from your job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seen as just that's not that bad, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're committing theft. Yeah,
It's the
one of
same
them might have
thing.
been aggravated. One of them might have been aggravated because you used a firearm to intimidate somebody at opening a register. But at the end of the day, this person took $3,000. You took $60 and a pack of cigarettes. But as in the eyes of society, you're a terrible person, and this is just a person who made a poor choice or whatever,
Well, I
That's
think
a lot of crimes.
Yeah, and with that stigma though, I think more people care about the life at risk in the first one versus the corporate losing the money. Most people aren't upset over the $20 in cigarettes. They're upset that somebody almost lost their life to the $20 in cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even
Don't get me wrong. I think the $3,000 embezzlement could cost somebody their job, or funds are getting cut from someone's getting robbed, and
Yeah.
their life could be completely altered in a negative way too. I agree for sure. I just think that's where the stigma comes from, is the life directly affected versus a secondary effect possibly or whatnot.
down the line effect because they lost the money to give Christmas bonuses or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's reactionary kind of thing.
Going back to talking about the disparity of different types of criminals being housed together in prison. There's actually a Wikipedia page for David Wade Correctional Center that has a list of notorious criminals that are currently serving there, and 2 of them worked for what was that infamous fucking narco boss back in the fucking 60s and 70s.
Keith.
Pablo Escobar. These 2 guys worked for Pablo Escobar. One was the shooter, and the other guy was the getaway driver, or was the driver, period. And they killed a CIA informant that was informing on Pablo Escobar down in New Orleans. And what they did was one guy, he mapped it all out exactly, where they're going to ambush the guy, how they were going to do it. He was going to be the one driving the motorcycle, and the other guy had the Mac 10 that he did the drive-by with. You have people out there serving prison time, and then there was this other guy that
I gotta get off.
Okay.
But you said I got another tome.
Oh, did you? Oh, you sure did. God damn. But then there's this other guy that's also out there that is locked up for breaking into a courthouse to bust out a friend of his that was in the courthouse to be sentenced and everything. And he broke him out. He knocked out one of the sheriff's deputies that was guarding him, took the handcuff keys and everything, took his gun, and he had a shotgun that he went in there with. They made it to an exterior door and was in the process of getting the door unlocked to leave when another deputy walked around the corner and saw him. he shot the deputy one time in the chest with the shotgun, which killed the deputy, and then they got away. So there's there's three real hardened criminals right there. And then there was also a guy that was out there because he did contractor fraud. That was it. He did contractor fraud.
You're both felons, though, in the eyes of the law.
But let's house these killers right next to this guy that just ripped people, ripped them out of money, just stole money from them. Well, I believe they need to, if they ever want to truly identify the problems of prison reform and try to, get it criminals to kind of like get back into society and be able to be a more productive member of society, they have to shit, what's the fucking word? My mind's going like they have. Someone help me out here. I'm drawing a fucking blank on the word I'm trying to say. They got to move like the lesser crimes that are still felonies, but like there was no fucking violence or anything involved, away from the rapists and the murderers and the pedophiles.
Should probably just reclass it as no longer
Segregate.
felony.
That's the word I was trying to fucking think of. Holy shit. Segregate them.
Probably reclass it to a misdemeanor instead of a felony, or increase the threshold. Like, for example, the like for stealing stuff, like that shit really hasn't changed. Like the price threshold to become a felon hasn't changed in like 20 years, but items cost a lot more nowadays. Like you can steal an iPhone and become a felon, you know, but you could also steal $15,000 and be a felon, like where's the price threshold? And I know like California gets a lot of shit for that, but the price cap in California is actually lower than in Louisiana. So you can actually steal more in Louisiana without getting charged in like California, for example.
Yeah, and they just took that away in California too. Because I mean, that's the issue. Is like wherever you draw the line at is where people are gonna stop stealing. Like that's the.
Yeah.
I think that's why the threshold hasn't changed much. That's why the California law has gotten so much flack, because it was like super fucking low. It was like 150, then it got bumped up to like 900, and everybody's like, "Bet that's a fucking whole thing of groceries and then some."
Yeah.
Bye. They don't give a fuck about a misdemeanor. That's what sucks about trying to declassify these things. I think it should be a case by case basis. And I'm super radical when it comes to like I hate the whole felony is not a mention of a protected class in the Constitution, so therefore they get no constitutional rights. Like I don't think like necessarily violent felons should get out of jail and be able to buy a gun. But like if you're gonna reintroduce them to society and you think they're too much of a risk to like legally get a weapon, then why are you putting them back into society at all? Because they're gonna get a weapon if they want one. Like,
Yeah,
and then why are you taking away their right to
They're not gonna go to academy and get a gun. They're gonna
get one if they're gonna do it for crime. It was just I think that's ridiculous. Luckily, Arkansas is one of the easiest states to get your felon basically cleaned off to an extent, where you can at least vote again and things like that. But
yeah, I mean they could keep the. I don't know. They could bump it from a felony to a misdemeanor, but just impose for certain cases harsher penalties. Still keep the felony penalties. But I mean it kind of sucks. You steal an iPhone and now you can't fucking vote. Or own a firearm.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't.
Kind of stupid. And then you're gonna become
it holds everybody back.
Well, damn, I can't get a job.
Can't get a job.
I'm a felon. I can't have a firearm to protect myself. This fucking apartment won't rent to me. I can't even vote in elections. You're just kind of useless to society at that point. So why not become a fucking piece of shit?
Well, that's what I had a huge argument with one of my cop buddies, because he was talking about this. He used to talk about work after he got off. He was talking about this piece of shit criminal, career criminal that was crying, saying that she wanted to change stuff in his back, and he's been desensitized to all that. And he's like, yeah, she's been in and out since she was 14. I'm like, Zero, I know you're all this, but she had a fucking felony at 14. What the fuck is she supposed to do? Mm-hmm. It's either best case scenario somehow become a manager at fucking McDonald's, or they caught her for that Grand Theft Auto again. And I was like, or she can just try and get this car scrapped and make what she's gonna make in 3 years in one quick go.
Yeah.
Why is she gonna try her ass off for 6 years and maybe get that money, or just try again and fucking get away with it this time? It doesn't make it right what she's doing, but what would you do? And you can
Yeah.
say you're gonna stay moral ground and work up for a decade to get fucking $24,000 a year, but like, are you really? Like, and what are you gonna do in between then and now? Like, a lot of people's hands are tied, so I have remorse in that. But I also know that like, the innocent getting robbed and shit getting taken isn't good either. It's a hard spot. Like, no perfect way about doing things. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Mhm.
You know,
And it's hard to put common sense into law because everybody wants everything so black and white.
that and most laws aren't even really written by lawyers, they're written by like politicians. They don't really necessarily like. I'm sure they have advisors or people who help them write the laws, but there's so many loopholes in laws because they're so poorly written.
Mm-hmm.
Like hell, I got a
Yep.
4% of my mortgage because the military SCRA benefit in Louisiana is so shittily written that anyone can get it at any time. Because it's
Yep.
intended for people who are active duty, or sorry, guard, and they get called to active duty service. It's not written that way though. So if you move here and you're active duty, cap your credit card, cap your mortgage, cap your car interest, get reimbursed all the money. Because some
That is
tard doesn't know how to
crazy.
write a law correctly.
Yeah. And then there's gonna be whenever they eventually find that out or like have the motivation to do something, it's gonna be a knee-jerk reaction and like fuck everybody in that system or something along those lines. Like be a complete exact opposite and have to do some payback or some crazy shit. Or they'll just never find it and keep bleeding that money.
Yeah. Dang, Cowfight Queen has some easy ass combat tasks. Kill it with vengeance, kill it with using Verax.
Yeah,
Yep.
easy combat task, but fuck that boss.
I just do the flinch method with her.
I need 200. Well, I just need 283 points, so I'm just taking whatever I can get. Like I said, a lot of these come from raids. Fucking 24 Theater of Blood, and what else we got? 23 or 46, 51 technically, 51 combat tasks just at TOA.
That's crazy. You walk in there and get a combat task.
Mm-hmm.
What are you trying to get the combat task done for?
The elite. I need 283 points for the elite rewards. Elite, you get your boss tasks can be increased by 25. So instead of 50 boss kills, you can get assigned 75.
Oh shit.
Then when you get a Jad task or a Zuck task, it's 2 kills instead of just 1. So if you're doing like for the combat achievements there, that'd be nice. I also have the revive there now. If I die in the fight caves, I'll get a free revive. Just to like miss a prayer.
That's huge. Yeah.
Unlimited Trollheim teleports. You can teleport to the center of the volcano where all the Cesar people are. Oh wait, sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. Wait, no, I was reading the right one. No, I was reading Master. Elite is drop chance of an elite clue scroll increased by 5%. The maximum quantity assigned by a bosses is 20, so up from 50 to 70. And she increased chance of a excumment. I don't even know how to pronounce it. The key that opens the God Wars skips the kill count. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
increased
hella
by
good.
increased by 16%. The amount of kill count for God Wars is dropped to 30. The private access is now 125k coins instead of 150k coins. The huge part is the Bracelet of Slaughter and the Expeditious Bracelet have a 10% chance to fully recharge instead of breaking. So when you have like a task you really like, you throw the bracelet on, so it'll make your task stay longer. It's huge for irons because they're a bitch to make, but and then superior Slayer creatures are 25% more common, so instead of a 1 in 200 to spawn, it's a 1 in 150. Huge. Dwarf
Huge,
multi-cannon holds an extra 30 cannonballs, so the cannon would hold 75
yeah.
cannonballs.
Don't use it, but yeah, nice. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. Same thing, unlimited Trollheim teleports, 3 teleports at Cesar. area. You can combine Vorkat's head with a Dragon Hunter crossbow to recolor it, and you can make a Jad Slayer helmet.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah.
So it just lowers the kill count for the other. I thought you said it like completely erases it. I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome. Just walk right up to fucking
Yeah.
garage door and go in.
Yeah,
Fucking
Grandmaster.
sick.
Grandmaster is only 15 kill count.
I mean, that's basically walking in.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But yep. Okay, I'm off. I gotta go do laundry.
Okay, dokie.
Alright.
We good 15 kills though. We made 2 mil.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Ooh, genie.
I'll be on later to do more because I need 25 kill count, I think. Okay, bye.
Try to finish this. Well, I'm not gonna be able to finish it because I still have like 163 gargoyles left to kill, but I'm gonna try to do some of this gargoyle task.
Yeah, I'm doing Slayer. I'm hoping to get a Fire Giants test so I can go back to Royal Titans and get some Slayer while I'm there.
Oh, if you get that, I'll join you. I'll happily go do that.
Yeah, I want to get some done. Shit, even without that, if you want to do it later, I'm down. I need to get some kills in there and try to...
Totally do that. Every excuse to pull that Bofa and Crystal Armor out to use it, and I absolutely jump on.
Surprised you're not like 1 in 7ing that like garage door or something with Bofa.
I'm not that good at that type of like sweaty PVM style.
Oh, okay, okay. If I ever
Like
get the Bofa, that's what I plan on doing with it.
Yeah, that's like the shit Chad does, but that is not my play style. That the absolute most I do is like, oh no, don't go back in there, you stupid. Okay, I'm good. The absolute most I do is like fucking Theater of Blood and like Grotesque Guardians, Vorkath, stuff like that. I don't go for that whole super sweaty, yeah, I'm gonna run back and forth between these 6 tiles and, you know, never get hit by General Garage Door and get like 50 kills a trip. I was just like, no, that's not me. That's not my play style. I can't do that. That involves way too much activity and clicking and shit, and I'm just more of the, I want to click on an enemy and just beat it in the face until it dies.
That's fair. West Cape. Let's see what else I'm lacking here. Slayer is 69, okay, cool. 72 is mining, but I already have that. Cool, I literally need to pick up a fucking hammer and get 70 construction. I should have 69 Slayer by the end of this. I have like 75 Herblore Bank, but I'm at 69. And then Agility's easy as fuck, I just haven't done it yet. Crafting's gonna be the one that's annoying, because I really don't want to. I've been doing seaweed runs, but I just really don't want to do all the work that involves the seaweed. Crafting. But I need to do it. I mean, I've already gotten the sand. I went and mined all the sand I need to get to 70, 75, I think.
I need to finish getting base 80s and then get what I need for the Elite Diaries.
Yeah, Elite Diaries are huge. At least I would really strive for that fucking Lumbridge one. I mean, that one, I can't wait to get that one. I mean,
Yeah, that one's fucking huge. I'd say out of all of them, that's probably like the most like beneficial,
Mm-hmm.
because that's the one you'll actively like benefit from the most. I don't know who it is, but I
The
can
only thing
hear
that's
one of my
preventing me from that
neighbors
one
just
is
constantly shooting. It is deer season. I know they're not seeing that many deer. It's been going on for like 2 hours now.
mint bars. Yeah, because the only thing that's stopping me from just power leveling all these levels to get this lumberge thing done is I have to get the quest cape anyway, so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm pretty close to everything minus the smithing. I'm literally one rune crafting off because I have the full set now. Or no, I don't. I have one piece left, but it's like 3 more games and I have the full set. Because I'm like 1 pearl drop away from finishing it. Like 12 left. Thieving's easy as fuck. Smithing would be on. I think I have 86 smithing banked. If I do blast furnace and then giant's foundry.
Dragon longsword, onyx bolt tips. Let's see. I didn't read what I posted. About a monthly giveaway where people enter it and it auto picks after the 30 days. Create a new one first of every month. Only Discord members are eligible. God damn it, I was reading Discord. Only Discord members are eligible. I think that would encourage people to join, and the bigger the Discord or the clan.
Oh, the meat rabbits?
Or it's easy to advertise and other social platforms. Discord says everyone wants to be where the party is at. In so terms. Nope. Get away from that. I don't really feel like this is really any better. I honestly think it's just better just sticking to the noxious halberd the entire time. I don't know, I did hit some 40s and 30s this time. Ready bars, 20k. not gonna level up on this task, but I'll be close. I was clicking. So much horse shit. Let's see.
I'm back.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to sell this and just stick with the Noxious Halberd. Because I really don't
What are you
see
selling?
much of a difference. This Granite Hammer. Because I was using the Noxious Halley and then switching to the Granite Hammer and Dragon Defender to finish off the melee gargoyle, the Grotesque Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it's either just as fast or maybe even a little bit faster just to stick with the Noxious Halberd the entire time. Because with the hammer, the most I've seen me hit with it is like 45 with the super combat potion, and I'm hitting 56s with the Noxious Halberd. So I think it's better just to stick with the halberd over the hammer. Even though the hammer has a faster tick rate when it comes to attack speed, but I just don't think it's worth it. So give me that 2.5 mil.
Yeah, I mean, could be faster, but if you're hitting hard enough with the Noxious Halberd, then probably make it up for the slower tick speed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going on. And besides, not taking two weapons and a defender frees up 2 extra inventory spaces for more food, so I can get more kills as well.
Oh, you. I did. 10 more greater demons. Oh me, oh my. I would have received a hard clue. Damn.
God damn it, I'm typing in Discord. I understand this is not a boss that you should like be multitasking while doing, but oh no, I'm dying because I'm too busy typing in Discord and rocks are falling on my fucking head. Damn it, I was looking at Discord again. Fuck!
What you looking at in Discord? Random bullshit.
I was typing about the whole like clan participation thing and like trying to, just brainstorm with the rest of the council and be like, look, we need to identify issues where we're failing with clan event participation. Jar and I were both pretty disappointed in the turnout yesterday. And so we need to, like, just identify where we're failing at, you know, like advertising these events, or is it like, you know, a failure in, you know, how the channels are ordered on the Discord, or like what is it that we need to do to like what we need to identify what the issue is and try to fix that. And I said, like, I understand that, like, to Chad's point, not everybody wants to, you know, participate in clan events, and then the others that, you know, ah, shit, I fucked up. I put that hammer up. I didn't bring a regular hammer with me. I completely fucked up. But for those that do want to do clan events or whatever, is it like, where are we failing at when it comes to, you know, pushing for attendance and shit? I know not everyone's going to want to be involved in clan events. I know not everyone's going to want to, you know, devote time to doing it if they have limited amount of time to play overall anyway. But
Yeah.
if there are people in the clan that do want to participate in clan events, but for whatever reason they're not showing up, we need to identify where those problems are. Is it an issue with the channels on the Discord? Is it an issue with notifications? Is it an issue that we're not advertising it enough in the clan chat for those that are not in Discord?
I remember at the very beginning, I thought like the requirement to be a part in events was being in Discord.
No, that's actually never been a requirement.
Well, I know at the beginning that's what when you were first saying to make it like a requirement to join the Discord, like you didn't feel
That was for
good
bingo
about it because you thought it was. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's an event. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's
Well,
what
yeah.
a lot of people, even being in the conversation with some of this stuff, that was my assumption was everybody that wants to be in events or participate in signups have to be in the Discord.
No.
Those pop-up events, but
no, that's literally just for like bingo events and stuff like that. For like the
Stuff
event we
prizes.
had yesterday, that was for like anybody. Anybody in the clan chat could have came to that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, there's not much better you can do for people that are in game, not in the Discord. I think Discord organization would help a lot because I don't think there's gonna be many people that don't join the Discord that are gonna want to participate in events either. I think a lot of people will join clans just to see drops and people chatting and almost like how people like watch people stream. Like it's like just another thing to kind of stimulate.
Yeah, but it's like I was saying earlier, it's like we plan on like starting next year, or hell, if we get the opportunity to be in that open house that they're talking about in the official Old School RuneScape Discord, it is going to look pretty fucking bad if we have an hour to host an event and only 10 of our fucking, you know, clan members out of 270 show up for the event, and then another clan that we're collaborating with, or another clan that just wants to spectate, they each have like 20, 30, 40, you know, clan members that show up. It's gonna be like,
And it might be
okay,
good to
yeah.
like pop in on one of those and see, because like imagine if you hop in there and you know every clan's about the same to where it's only 10 to 20% of their population shows up for events. Because I mean, I know 10 doesn't sound like a whole lot, but 10 out of 170 ain't bad. That's like 5% of the guild showing up to an event.
Well, I mean, it's not bad when 8 of those are not staff.
Yeah.
But 8 of those were staff, and I think like I think Elvesa and New Pain pretty much only showed up because Jar asked them to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think they were going to at all. And so then that's the thing, is like we have this big bingo event that I've been planning for the last month, or longer than that, hell, probably about 2 months now. And there's been like no interest in it, despite that, we're gonna give, huge, massive jackpot that's up to 66 mil right now. And I would think, and you would think that 66 mil, the chance to win 66 mil would be massive, that people would love to jump at that. But there's like nothing, like nobody talks about it, nobody mentions it, What am I doing? Like nothing's going on with it. And it's like, I don't know how to, because it's not like we host events all the fucking time. It's not like we have an event every single week or whatever. But, I mean, once a month, if you can't participate for once a month, it's just not working. I brought the wrong.
Also, you might get more
I'm
participation with more events because it's like it gives you more time frames and more dates. Because I mean, like shit, Sizzler would have loved to be a part of the event, but he couldn't because he's with family.
Right.
And like,
and I get that. I
I
mean,
had the whole other thing, and it's like, so I mean, I think the turnout was pretty good. I think it was a good event. Everybody had a lot of fun, and it's kind of those things you can't force people to have fun. You know what I mean? Or show up, do events, and I think, I mean, overall, I would consider it a success. I mean, obviously, I think the whole 2 holes coming in saying he had no idea about it is kind of like a bad thing, because like I felt like he would have been a part of it too. He's fairly active in the clan. Yeah, he could just be super fucking unaware of his surroundings, and nothing's gonna fix that. But I mean, overall, I think 10% or whatever of the clan showing up, that's pretty good. And I mean, we have a lot of people on mobile, or that's on mobile 98% of the time. And I mean, I feel like those events just aren't as fun when you are limited like that, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to do it on mobile, that's for sure. That shit would suck. Trying to be competitive.
Flaubert learning curve, but max players hold an advantage overall over someone with 70 combat range overall as well. Tricks, teleports, levels, play a factor.
And I do think a lot of people fall in the category of only having like weekends to play or like a set amount of time to play. And with a game like this, is how like every fucking minute counts when it comes to grinding. A lot of people just might not want to give that up for something they don't know about. I think more advertisement, more talking about it would also help. Because on paper it sounds pretty cool, but it was a lot more fun in practice than it ever sounded on paper. I mean, like, I always knew it was going to be a fun time, but like the description of the event where people signed up for it, like, it was like 40 times better than that could ever even like express. Like, I think it was super fun, and like the shit talking, I think the last minute switch of like watching people do it made it 30 times better too. I think that even though it might increase how long the event is, I think that should always be a thing. That was like so much more fun. Watching people fuck up and fight for their life or whatever else, it was good. And if I was a super competitive person, I might not want to get into it because of like going against like people like Jar and others that are like maxed out levels or close to maxing and have all this knowledge and elites and stuff like that. Maybe some events that are more leveling playing field. Because I think y'all had a really good turnout, even a bigger turnout on that like obstacle thing, that scavenger hunt thing that y'all were doing, where y'all were just going to different challenges and shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, even that
Like,
right there, that didn't really require, you know, like, oh, I'm only a level 70. I'm not really going to be much of a benefit for anybody because I'm such a low level. It didn't require any, like, kind of combat skills or anything. And even still, their turnout for that was like 6 to 7 people.
Yeah, I mean, I still consider that a success. If everybody had fun and there was that many people, I mean, especially when you consider who was online, because at that time there was like 20 people. I got like 50% of the clan as far as who was online. That day there was like 30 and 8 showed up, so that's still like basically 30% of them, and 10% of the clan. This depends on what you want as, or what you mark as a success and failure. I mean, if everybody had a good time, there's a lot of participation. I mean, even if it was just staff members, I think the goal of the event, right, is to have fun with the clan members and build it up. And word will spread, and it'll probably get bigger and bigger as it goes. But there's also a lot of cliques in the clan too, not like in a negative sense, but like, for instance, we all hang out in here, and we all talk in here. Like, I'm not hanging out with Jolly, I'm not hanging out with our version of Zolra there in the chat, or Tenai, or anybody. And like, so Jar had his friends that were kind of like outside the normal VC, and he brought them in. And yeah, so word of mouth kind of hard to spread with the event. If nobody can see or don't see the event posted up top, can you do Discord events like they have with like the Christmas card, where it's like up top at the header? 'Cause that's even easy to see on mobile.
That's what Nick
I don't know if
said he could possibly start doing. He said he did say that it might confuse the ESO side, but honestly, if we keep growing the way we have been over the last 3 months, we're gonna overtake the ESO side in the Discord. Like, we're within
and
40 members of doing it.
and not saying he's selling them short, but I feel like the ESO players will fucking see that it's an OSRS event. I feel like there's a way to like label it as such. Obviously, they'll still see it with event details, but I feel like that pop-up right there, they'll be like, oh, okay, it's ESO, or it's, even if it's like, it's called Oathbound Games or whatever, like, they'll see that it's OSRS. Or even when where it has the location on this holiday card thing, if he has it tagged as an OSRS channel, people are going to see that it's, in fact, OSRS. Maybe I can talk with Sword or whatever. Maybe one of recruitment's jobs can also be like recruitment/retention, and the retention portion of it can kind of invite people into like fun little mini events, so to speak, towards like, hey, who wants to go to pest control? Who wants to go to barbarian assault? Little pickup games of stuff to kind of initiate that one, morale building and like kind of like friendship kind of thing, or at least like knowing people. I'm not just like risky AFK in the chat or whatever, or whoever. Then they're like, oh yeah, I talked to that guy, we did barbarian assault. Oh, he's saying he's gonna do this Oathbound thing. Fuck it, let me go check it out. You know, build some of that rapport with different members. But I don't know. Or that can, on it, I mean, I guess that's more under event coordinator if they want to do pickup events. That'd be good.
I also found it was kind of interesting that Tenai was also online while the event was going on, but he was doing Royal Titans with his girlfriend, quote unquote. And it's like, why not invite her to the event too? Y'all do the event together. It's an hour and a half at the absolute most. You're already playing the game together.
Yeah. I mean, he could, but maybe his girlfriend doesn't want to be in the big VC, or
Didn't
that's
have
like
to
their
be.
time to hang
Hell,
out.
Tenai doesn't even really like to be in the big VC, you know, voice chat or anything. He does now a little bit more when they're doing raids and shit, since, you know, he's actually in college and he's, I guess, living in a dorm or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like, it is. And it was also like Jolly showed up too, and he was there. And I was like, yo, Jolly, you participate? He's like, no, I'm just here for moral support. And then he just sat around until, you know, we got the teams together, and then, god damn it. And then he just left and went back to doing what he was doing. It was like, why bother showing up?
Yeah, that's how Black Mule was too.
moral support if you're not actually going to participate in the clan. Like, I get it. You want to show up for the, the other clan members and everything. Be like, yeah, you guys go do what you're about to go do. But it's at the same time, it's like, why not participate? If you participate, if more people participate, more people talk about the event, and like you said, word of mouth gets spread around, and then people are like, wow, they seem like they really had a lot of fun at that event. Maybe I should participate in the next one. I don't know how to fix these problems and how to get people like excited about these clan events. When it boils down to, it only seems like maybe 10 people are actually interested in events.
Yeah, and I mean, in fairness, y'all probably are more excited about it than the average person because y'all put the work into it and like designed it to something that you guys want or like want to play, or you think other people would want to play. But when they don't have that, the sweat in the game, and then they're not interested in it. It's just another clan event. They're like, okay, it's like Oathbound games or whatever, and all right, cool. And like maybe, like I said, maybe some more simpler pickup events would be cool. Stuff that would give people like I think the Barbarian Assault was an absolute success, and I think it was a big success because a lot of people need it and a lot of people dread doing it with random players.
Yeah.
So maybe push more events towards that kind of stuff to where people feel like they're getting like progress in their account during that time. I think that's why that was a lot, because if you only have like 2 or 3 hours, maybe you plan to do Herblore, but shit, our clan's doing Barbarian Assault, fuck it, I'll drop what I'm doing. I'll get that fucking marked off my list.
I mean, then we're only doing events that, involve specific content within the game, and we're not having like, creative, unique style events like yesterday.
Right, but if you start off with those Barbarian ones, then you get more like friends built in and stuff like that, to where like we can invite more people into other stuff, because like that's where like a lot of people came from on the because a lot of people were talking about the Barbarian event because they got people in VC, a lot of people made friends, a lot of clicks happened. Obviously some of those clicks fell out because it was Thanatica and some other people that left, but that would have been going on strong. Like if Thanatic was still here and that core group of people were still here, they probably would have showed up for the event. So like those events that bring a bunch of people in and kind of twist their arm to go in the VC, kind of makes them be social, puts a voice to the name, and then more people come in and do more events, more like special events, more like fuck around events.
See, the only issue with that is, I mean, I'm more than happy to, constantly, run or host or just schedule fucking, I'll just say, I'll put schedule Barbarian Assault events. Me, personally, I fucking hate that minigame. I hate it. It is some of the, like, most boring ass, over fucking complicated, fucking stupid ass content that you're required to fucking do in the fucking game, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we do have those events, I don't participate because I just don't want to do it, because that's something I just don't enjoy in the game itself. That's not because, that event doesn't sound fun or whatever, or I don't know what that event is. It's literally content that's been in the game for 20 fucking years, and it's a piece of shit. I hate it.
Yeah, and you don't enjoy that, and that's probably like what a lot of people think on these other events, like the Oathbound games. Like, I don't want to do Ultimate Iron Man. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, and this isn't anybody that wrote the description of it, but it didn't give it justice, but it's hard to put it in words without just playing it or like seeing it on like Gillenor game top stuff, like seeing any action.
That's why I wish I didn't fuck up my stream yesterday and have myself muted the entire fucking time. That pissed me off so bad, because then I could have uploaded that entire fucking event as a video and then posted it in the fucking Discord and be like, look, this is what the event was you missed out on. This was, Oathbound challenge. We hope to, have another one of these in the future. And then people would be all
Hey,
like,
you can still post it.
But there's like 15, 20 minutes of where there's like no fucking talking, because I'm talking during that time, but I was muted the entire fucking time. And that happens
Yeah,
multiple
I mean, you could
times,
even
and that
put
would
that
be
on there.
boring as shit to watch, though. Nobody wants to watch that
I mean,
trash.
to an extent. But it's also like it's showing like what the gameplay of it was, which I understand wasn't like super whatever. But during the points where we're all talking in the in like the fights, like that would be like a long video you could post. Like this is the finale of the stuff. Like I cut out the prep time because it's boring. No one needs to know that the voiceover is kind of fucked. Because there is loads of times where there's a lot of other people talking when you weren't, and that's probably what the clips are. I haven't even watched the clips yet because I haven't. They're on my computer and they're weird. I haven't clicked them on my phone yet. Let's see. So I hate how Discord does this shit where it plays it small.
I don't know.
So, I mean, these clips are good. Just getting into watching the weird. I need to switch to my fucking automatic browser so it's not as awful. So it opens it up in fucking Edge.
I mean, they truly were. I mean, fuck.
I mean, although you didn't get to share like the prep phase and the shit talking in there and stuff. I mean, this is really good. This is honestly the highlights of the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Come here often.
I don't know how loud this is.
Over here at my bank.
This might be. Yeah, I saw you at Ferox.
Just walking in my apartment like
Protect
that.
Magic.
Okay, if we kill him.
Hey, just yell time
He
now.
might
We
kill
can't
us.
tell the
Yeah,
difference.
time.
Just
Yeah, that's what I would do. Time.
just yell time now. They can't tell the difference.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
he
no, I
said.
got
He said.
I mean, it was a fun ass event. I had so much fun at it.
Man, that's a lot.
Oh,
of
nobody in there
zeros.
streaming.
Got anyone on the stream?
You guys better look
Oh,
over the
damn,
fence
yeah,
and be
these are some good
satisfied.
clips. I like these. Yeah,
Oh,
shit.
I'm just seeing blue hit spots over here.
I just see the half. And now that you have these posted, you can continue to share the link too. Like, hey, we got
See,
another Oathbound
Kelsey.
coming up. This is like what happened on the
Hey,
last one. Just
yo,
keep
bring him closer to the
sharing these
closer to
similar
the
ones and
cage.
stuff, and then on the next one we'll record. That sucks. I would have definitely told you. I had Discord open and
Get ready to have our first death. Our
Would you-
first death.
because there's somewhat of a
Is he
delay,
using a
so I was, like,
steel
messaging you
scimitar?
in Discord.
No, bro, that's
Oh, my.
definitely adamant, bro. That's the adamant.
Yeah, I heard the
definitely added
voiceover
it.
of the Discord.
My
over the
bad,
stream. and it was a little. It's funny because it was almost like right on time to an extent on the actions because of the little bit of a delay.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me like a foreshadowing of what you're headed to do. Oh.
I mean, I was kind of iffy about posting them to begin with because, you know, it just seemed like a somewhat of a shameless plug to do, but at this
No, I mean it's a
point, I'm
clan
just
event
like,
being streamed. Yeah, no, I wouldn't look at it like that because I mean, if it was like strictly your boss fight, like your Vorkath guide or something, maybe people might consider that a shameless plug if you're like posting in the PVM guides or something. But even then, like, as long as it's not just like, hey, come watch my stream, here's a link. But even so, that wouldn't necessarily be bad because it's old school RuneScape. If you're playing Apex and posting it in the fucking OSRS clan chat, then that's kind of a shameless plug. Like, but I think especially with clan events or clan activities or whatever. And luckily, this doesn't take long to plan or anything like that. If we can, the good news is it seems like we have a core group of people that are willing to do it. Like, cause shit, like most of the time I'll do it, and so will Sizzler. So that's like 10 people. I think the group of 2 is still pretty good too. Until you get in like I'd say like the 15 range of people. That's when you'd probably do 3s. But maybe even 12, because then that'd be 4 teams. So maybe the 12 range. But since we have a good reliable base of people for the most part, like you can at any time probably at least have 6 or 7 people at an event, like with just staff. I mean, I got some clans can even do that. You can post more of these just for content, 1 for your stream, and 2 to just like advertise some of this stuff, and to be the backing of it, and you can kind of herd more people over. And I think we should all do some stuff. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with staff saying some of the stuff that Squirrel was, like, in a joking manner. I don't think anybody took him seriously that day. Could add people in and stuff, being like, yeah, come on, you know, guilt some people into it, twist some arms, get them in there, and then they're gonna have fun. They'll show up on their own in the next one. Build some of that rapport. God damn. I'll tell you what, we might not have as many on fucking than ESO, but it seems like we have a lot more active people than ESO.
Well, the issue with ESO is because they're on Xbox, they're not on PC. So the majority of them don't even actually use the Discord. It's like they have far more members in the guild that are not in the Discord. Simply because, I mean, I know Windows did buy Discord a while back, and now they have integration with Xbox and Discord. But I still think that like they don't really like utilize that very much. So
no, you use Discord as like a better version of the party, like for VCs. You don't use it for chats and updates or anything.
And that's pretty much what they do. Like when they do their like trials and shit, that I think they do Discord voice chats.
It's a lot more stable than Xbox. I think after Xbox bought Discord, they're like, yeah, no, y'all hop into Discord. We ain't paying for these servers no more. Oh.
And I think I had a thought, because you could pretty much go back and you could look at everybody that's ever like talked in the Discord or used a voice channel in the last, hell, I'd even go back as far as fucking 6 months. There's not really very much participation on the Discord, period. Like, even weekly, between, like, other than like 15 of us. And most of us, again, were staff that are using it. So it's like, okay, so if that's part of the problem, is that people are not actually like using the clan Discord, then how do we get people to start using the clan Discord? Because I tried to do like, you know, oh, let's put a memes thread. Let's all start posting memes in here. And then the only 2 posts in there were from me and Jar.
And I didn't even know of a meme thread.
I had it on there for
but that's
like
probably before I got
2
here.
months, and then I just fucking said, fuck it, nobody else is using it, so I deleted it. It's like, I tried many times before, like, how can we push people to actually be active on the Discord? And I'm not even saying just use voice channels. I'm just like, just fucking, like, say what's up in the, you know, discussion channel or something. Just, you know, say, hey, what's going on, guys? You know, to keep that social aspect of the clan, because yeah, we're a variety clan, but we push the social aspect more, so we're a social variety clan. But we're lacking in the social.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
somebody was under you.
Well, we're significantly lacking in the social department.
Yeah, and that's
tough.
hard to orchestrate. That's just got to kind of come natural, or you can put incentives in, but it's
Yeah,
also
but
a
then,
very, I mean, it's a social but anti-social game. You know?
and then it becomes to a point like, where do we stop bribing people to be active? Because then we're creating that behavior that, oh yeah, we're gonna keep giving you bonds if you keep, talking in the Discord or participating in clan events or whatever. And hell, 90% of the time when we have a reward like a bond for a fucking clan event, people still don't participate. So it's like, I don't understand how to solve these problems. And we've had these problems for a while now.
Yeah.
It's not like something that's just come up. It's just now I feel like we have a structure where we can where we actually have people that have that drive to want to grow the community and solve these problems than what we had,
Now it's a problem-solving stage.
a week ago.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, well, should we identify the reasons as to why the clan members that are not in Discord? Should we identify why they're not in Discord? Oh, I'm mobile. Okay, well, Discord's on mobile. You don't have to join voice chat.
Yeah.
We're not saying you're required to use voice chat when you join. We're just saying that, we'd like the clan together to have that social aspect.
Yeah, it's like, if y'all are wanting to be a more social clan, y'all should definitely just require the Discord in and of itself, because it's like, it's gonna be hard to ever. I don't think the turnout rate for people that are not in the Discord is ever gonna be high, because, I mean, just like we were joking about earlier, you can make a post right now talking about the event, but one person gets graceful and it's gone to the fucking void.
Mm-hmm.
There's no good clan chat thing where there's like a message of the day that pops up when people log in or anything like that. Like ESO, it's a lot easier to gather events because there's so many in-game mechanics that like pop up. And you can, I don't know if Nick does this, but like on our old ESO clan, we would send like 10k gold or 5k gold in the message, and then you can see when people read it because they grabbed the gold out of the mail, so that at least we know like they were online, they saw it, all that stuff for like certain things. And it was more of a turnout because there's a lot of in-game messages that get flooded, but then when it shows an attachment message, you're like, oh shit, and so they read it like, oh, okay, cool, clan update. Whether they were like being negative about the clan or they just ignored all messages because it's just a bunch of bullshit, like just a bunch of spam, not from the clan but the game in general. But that little bit of gold kind of showed them that. But I don't know how you can do that in this game, really. It's hard in game, but like I said, if you force the Discord, maybe make it easier to find the event stuff. Like I would honestly just put the event, like pretty much everything in the polls and events, you can just put that under old school RuneScape, like right underneath discussion, because there's a lot of people that message in discussion. It seems like maybe it's just the same 7 people or something, but it seems like it's a fairly active chat to the point that where when people join the Discord, they at least say what's up in it and they know where it's at. So this old school RuneScape tab is easy to find. Plus, there's almost always somebody in the VC. So it's really hard to scroll over. It kind of grabs your attention when somebody else is in here.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the more important stuff near the VCs would be good. And I do really like the leadership right above the old school RuneScape. And that doesn't need to be a part of the old school RuneScape, because I mean the leaders should be able to take a little bit of time to scroll up a bit.
Yeah.
At the very least, if y'all want to keep it separated, I would at least put the polls and events above the OSRS roles and information. That's just one less tab it can get lost under. Because as far as like worst case scenarios, if nobody ever sees this Iron Man skill cape or group PVM tab, it's not the end of the world versus the polls and events.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I mean, it's like, I look at the clan leader channel on the official Old School RuneScape Discord, and even it has, far more activity than what we have. Yeah, there's a hell of a lot more people, but it's also restricted to just clan leaders in that, Discord.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we focus on more people that are willing to join the Discord and stuff, because if they're not going to join the Discord, they're not going to be part of events, more than likely. You might be able to convince them eventually, maybe not make it like a mandatory as soon as they join the Discord, but give them like a probationary period, because I feel like if they could also free up a rank, because you could just have, instead of having irons and non-irons that haven't joined the Discord, you can just have not joined the Discord as a rank. And make it, especially if you want to focus more on social, anybody that's not willing to join the Discord, even though there's those, those few people that just don't like social interactions in VC and consider Discord VC, they're probably not going to be that great of people in chat either, as far as being social and wanting to be in events and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you miss out on much opportunity of building up the clan if you exclude those people from the pool. And maybe you want to keep those people as a buffer. I mean, I don't know the bigger plan in that aspect of it. Maybe you want those people in here so there's still drops being dropped on like maybe deader weeks, but with sailing coming out and stuff, I think this is a good opportunity to really tighten up on recruitment and as far as who gets in and stuff, and
yeah,
maybe pull more people, have a more social aspect.
Well, then there comes into the issue, it's like we're also wanting to reduce our overall total numbers to closer, reflect our actual active numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, okay, we're primarily a social clan, so what point do we, start declaring that, well, you never participate in, clan activities or anything, or hell, we never even see you talk in the clan chat. Do we deem them, still part of the community, or because then what's the point of them joining the clan if they're never involved with the clan?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know the last time Monkey Gun said something in the clan chat, or Mr. Bundles, or Pablo X.
Yeah. Those names are killing me, but yeah.
It's like they're in the clan, but I don't remember the last time I saw them say anything. And I mean, I can pull the chat logs up and see. Let me, as a matter of fact, let's look at that. Let's look at Mr. Bundles 3. The last thing he said was on the 25th of October. Cutting some fucking wood, baby. 7 days ago. Longer than that, 8 days ago was the last time he spoke in the clan chat. So over a week ago. And then before that was the 19th. So he speaks like once a week. It looks like he averages about a message a week.
Yeah.
So it's like, do we start declaring, people like that as, you're not really engaging in the community. So should you really be involved in the community? So I mean, what's the point of you being in our clan and doing quests and getting combat achievements and collection logs and spamming our chat, but you're not staying actively involved?
Yeah, I mean, for that, like, that's where you can kind of get with the deputy owners and decide like what is your perfect member that's not, that's realistically perfect member, like that's not staff. What do you want that to be, and then set standards regarding that. Like, do you want somebody that goes in like 1 in every 4 events is good enough for y'all, or half the events, or every single event you want at least you want them to come, or what are those realistic ones? And then as far as chat wise, what's realistic, and then also multiply that by however many people you want. So if you want to pull maxed out clan of that, how does that look in chat? And how does that look logistically for the structure you guys have? And I would go with what the perfect member looks like, and then reverse engineer that on how to acquire said members like that. And that's where recruitment, maybe Swartz can get involved, or I can help as well on that, where you figure out a good recruitment strategy for those kind of people. Oh.
And like this guy, for instance, he has never spoken in the clan chat. Somebody in the clan invited him into the clan, but this guy has never once said anything. And this guy was invited in back on the 12th of October. So nearly a month he spent in the clan, and he has never said a word in the clan chat. So it's like, at what point do we just determine that, okay, well, he's a member of the clan, but he's not an active participant in the clan, so what's the point of him being here, other than just a boost in our numbers?
Yeah,
it makes
and
us
maybe
look
you do
more
some
active.
type of plan with that. But you're not, you want to fluff the numbers, and you might want to keep the fluff to get more people. But then, that's what Chad was saying too, though, where it's like you join a clan of 250 and there's 7 people talking. You're like, what the fuck? You'd almost rather see active 50 people and have like 7 or 8 people talking at a time, and build from that versus a bunch of deadness. Because it's also like a herd mentality. Like, oh, fucking, for instance, Black Mueller didn't have to go to the event. I shouldn't have to go to the event. He was on. I was on. Like maybe. And then for staff, maybe make it more mandatory-esque. Like, obviously, Sizzler had stuff, people have stuff to do. Like, even though I couldn't participate, I tried to come back as soon as I could and, like, talk in the chat and stuff. If people could at least, I mean, preferably more than even that. But if they're going to be on and whatnot and sign up for it, then come do the event to where there's at least staff, to where you don't see staff members off doing, for instance, Royal Titans. Like, not trying to throw him under the bus, but if people see officers saying, fuck it, I don't want to go do that, then why do I want to go do that?
Exactly.
At least Black, Mueller, and Jolly showed up for quote-unquote moral support versus not showing up at all and completely blowing it off while being on the game. Like,
right.
The moral support isn't great by any means, but at least they showed up and hyped it up, and if there's more people, that would be even a better effect. Like, hey, I'm here, but I don't have maybe the capacity to actually do the event, but I'm here to say what's up, see how everybody's doing, bring in the armada. But if you're, especially even like sub staff, like where I'm at, where I'm just like the sports recruiter, if that was like mandatory, I wouldn't be opposed to it whenever I can do it. Most of them are on weekends, so I can definitely do them. I feel like that's kind of like a pretty low standard to hold. I don't think you're like asking too many people to you know, do anything crazy by just showing up to the clan events. And within reason, you know, like I'm sure if I was in the middle of my fire cape, you weren't gonna be like, "Not risky, hop out of that shit. We got to do these oath bounds," you know. You could have been like, "Dog, we've scheduled this for a month. You know, you shouldn't be in a fight cave." But stuff like that.
Yeah. It's like, I was just looking at the chat logs. Cannot be was the last person that has said something in the clan chat. That was at 5:51. The last chat before that was at 5:37. That was 14 minutes where nobody in the clan chat said anything, and there were at least 35 people online like there are right now. So out of 35 people, there's at least a 14-minute gap in between, you know, anything social going on. And I mean, yeah, everyone's playing the game their way, everyone's doing their own thing, but again, we're a social clan, and the social is not happening.
There's a test right here. See if we can get some interaction. If we can do something like this where people just like log in, like officers just have like a "Hey, what's up? What's everybody up to?" You're worth the high out. But if we could just, like, I hate to set regs like that because that sounds kind of ridiculous, but if we're a social clan, the leader should probably be social, like the staff. But little things like this could shoot up. Yeah, I might not ask for long, but a simple message like that, like I'm about to low out myself if I get another fucking demon task. Start up a couple little situations. I missed Top Gear, actually. That was a really good show. That's the one where I think they did they got those different cars and put under different tests. I remember they tried a Tesla when it first came out and see how long it actually got on mileage.
I'm gonna keep pinging the leaders repeatedly.
For what?
I was just looking through the staff channels, and those that actually like made big posts in their channel. And I'm saying you might want to go ahead and, you know, do this too, that you know, acknowledge that, you know, for what I said in the recruitment channel, but none of their staff, or those that have staff, none of them have acknowledged that they've seen what's been put in their staff channel. Like, for instance, Blacker Mule in the support channel, you know, detailed everything out and everything, and even pinged the support staff, Jolly and Astro. But there's like no sense of there's no way to like tell that they actively looked at that information in the channel. So I was like, I said, an idea you all may want to do to ensure your staff is acknowledging your posts and understanding what their duties are. Try to start normalizing requiring reactions or replies from your staff when you make those posts. The last thing we want is to drop back to a clan structure of people holding staff positions but not having the drive to actively participate in growing the community.
Damn, a message. I had a typed up thing for recruitment, but it's getting marked as spam
Are you serious?
in the recruiter shit. Yeah. I'll send it to you via DM. Unless it marks as spam there too. But yeah, cute. I'll send you a screenshot of it. I think it already deleted it. Let me see. Oh no, there it is. And then there's the bottom bit that shows it as spam.
Why did it show it as spam? I don't see anything about that that should be labeled as spam.
Maybe the amount of emotes with like the check marks. I'm gonna try that. See if that's what's for whatever reason flagging it. Sometimes
Maybe.
after so many emotes, it's like,
Oh, clearly, you know, somebody couldn't have done this. This had to have been a bot, kind of thing.
yeah,
I need to fix the
Yeah, maybe.
recruitment thread. I'll do that while I'm not really actively playing the game right now.
yeah, it's still flagging that in our recruiters chat. It's so weird. Do you see that in like the staff feed or whatever, where it's like the logs of it getting blocked?
Let me look at the logs.
This was
Message
mentioned as a
logs.
mentioned spam. Is there like an add everybody in here somewhere? No?
Yeah, Automod has blocked a message in recruiters. Why is Automod? Hold on. No, that's just for you. Hold on. Copy message link. Let me send this to Nick.
Because don't get me wrong, this was quite literally ChatGPT generated. I just typed in like what we were looking for in a clan. It was like, hey, make a post that can give a recruitment team guidelines and possibly be used to help show people what we're looking for and cover these things, and that's what it did.
There we go. That's worse. Get rid of all of that.
One second.
I think it was mini games. It was the mini game icon. This doesn't need that. If it has that. I don't even know who is who. I can use this right here. Valakire and Nico Core.
I'm back.
was on the recruiting? It was Bot, Ruby, and Don Quicksilver. I'm fixing the recruitment thread. I don't really like the way that looks, but that'll be fine. He said try again.
Okay. Here's a more cleaned up version that's less cringy. Oh, I think that worked. I'll do the same one again though, from earlier to make sure there's nothing with that one specifically. Then I'll just delete it. Yeah, okay. Let me delete this one now that it's not a huge wall of text. But yeah, the other one worked too. So both are good now.
Okay. There we go. That lit the fire under a couple of people. 10i made a
What's that?
post. Blacker Mule made a post. Oh, Juice is also. I forgot about him. I need to add him to the rating staff as well. There we go.
Is it true you can do /join clan in the clan's name and OSRS to join the CC?
You can do what now?
Can you type in /join clan and the clan's name and join the CC in RuneScape?
I don't know.
That's what ChatGPT's telling me, but I could be 100% wrong.
Let me test it
I
out.
was
Let me
just
go
curious.
inside the clan hall so I don't look like I'm, some weirdo just typing in public chat for no reason. There we go. I'm alone. Let me leave the clan chat. I said /join, just join, and then Tears Guard.
Join clan, like one word,
Join clan.
all lowercase, and then
Tears.
space and the name of the clan.
No, that does not work.
Okay. I was just curious, because like if that's the case, it might be for RuneScape 3.
Maybe. That's why I don't use AI, because we're not in the age yet where it's reliable. For some
Oh yeah, I would
things.
just I didn't give it any sources or anything other than like my prompt. So it did whatever as far as on how to join and stuff like that. If I gave it a link to like the old school RuneScape wiki and said it could pull from Reddit and make instructions on how to do it from that, it'd probably do pretty good. That's why you always want to read over it though.
Yeah.
It cleans up a lot of stuff, and then you can.
If y'all want to collect helpful guides for higher level PVM, just link them here and I'll organize them into a list on a Google Doc, I think. Then if someone wants to learn a boss, they can simply visit the link and have high quality resources instead of having the decision paralysis of 1,000 YouTube videos. Just any guide you find useful while learning content is fine by me. I'm going to put some useful stuff in here as well. And then he posted some videos.
Oh, and his own thing.
Yeah, they got Juicy and New Pain both to respond. So they're doing something instead of sitting by idle. Blacker Mule pinged his staff. Jolly's on the game right now and has yet to acknowledge anything that Blacker Mule has said in the support channel, so that's interesting. Astromonacle, I know he's very limited on when he's online. And I'm going to say it now, he may not work out as staff because he works a shit ton and he only plays a couple of hours at a time when he is online.
Hey guys.
Yo. So he may end up being removed before long. Nothing against him or anything.
No, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Who are we
Rizzler,
talking about?
Sizzler.
Sizzler. Oh, I
Not
mean,
gonna remove me.
we're
Oh
talking
wait,
about
oh
Jar.
whoops. Freudian slip.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
talking about Jar. Yeah, Jar. Jar's a real piece of shit. Jar, Sizzlers. I just misspoke.
yeah. Tomato, you know.
Tomato, burrito, yeah. Same thing.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to light a fire under some of these, you know, heads we have of these departments and everything, and try to get them to understand that they're in charge now.
Yeah.
Like, they need to be more proactive and everything. And I'm not saying, they need to sit there and, like, Swarbrick or, Doc stand at the Grand Exchange holding a banner for 12 hours a day spamming, join Tier's Yard, join our clan, join our tank today.
That's what I expected.
It's like,
yeah.
because I was watching throughout today, and I was watching who was online in the game, and I was watching who had set up their staff channels and everything, who had posted in them, and there was a couple that were like very obvious they had not done anything yet.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, let me, make this post, earlier, letting them know that, hey, by the way, you guys might want to start, I appreciate the look at some of your guys' channel. It's looking great, cool, it's kind of like a little hint.
You should have been like, I liked how you should have been like, oh yeah, I like how certain ones look, and the blank ones are pretty fucking cool, I guess. That's how you want to run things, it's your call.
I'm trying not to be an asshole about it, but it's like, I said your staff channels are looking great. If you need any additional help or clarification on anything, do not hesitate to ask. You're going to be driving the community forward, and we will be giving you as much support as we can. And then immediately after I did that, I saw a couple that went back into their channels and they started adding more information and everything. But
oh shoot!
There's a couple that like they haven't lifted a finger yet. And they've been on for a while in the game.
Yep.
So then I just did. That was way back at 1:40 my time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's been a while now. It's like 6:20 right now. Let me go ahead. Well, it was 5:57 when I sent the other one. I was like, an idea you may all want to ensure your staff is acknowledging your posts and understand what their duties are. Try to start normalizing requiring reactions or replies from your staff when you make these posts. The last thing we want is to drop back to a clan structure of people holding staff positions, but not having the drive to actively participate in growing the community.
Right.
Remember, you are in charge. If they do not like that they have to do something, they probably should not be staff in the first place. It takes 2 minutes to read a detailed post and 1/3 of a second to acknowledge you have read it. It's also up to you to grow your own staff. I know it's not going to be easy, believe me. I have tried for months to fill staff positions within the clan, but I have not yet seen anyone actively trying to recruit members for staff roles. So kind of, just like, hey, you guys are in charge. You guys need to fucking start working.
Shut up.
And right now, if you look in the recruiter thing, it's been me and Doc posting in the recruitment thing. Now Swarbrick's typing because I think Doc tagged him, but it's supposed to be Swarbrick's job to be doing this. What what we're doing.
Did you chat Jippity that one? Tears Guard.
No, dude, that's Hand Eye, me, and God, dude. Actually.
Wow, it's one of the original social plans. What we offer. Look at you, man.
I like how Swarbrick's like, that sounds great with me. I want to try and encourage our members to start conversing with players out in the world. It's like
read a goddamn thing I wrote.
But you were supposed to do what Doc just did. Everything Doc just did, you were supposed to do. It's like, I don't know if like these people realize that the new structure.
Oops. Sorry, go ahead. I just realized I just got killed in I was killing a demi-boss in CG and I was reading and had the wrong prayer. Just got killed. Whoops. Anyways, continue.
It's just I don't. I know we just flipped the switch on this weekend,
Mm-hmm.
but it's at the same time, it's like, you guys are on the game, regardless of what you're doing. If you're chopping trees or you're fishing or whatever, you could be making posts in the Discord.
Man, you're projecting like
Yeah.
a motherfucker. Everybody fishes and chops trees, bud. Alright,
I
Mr.
was
99s.
fucking killing grotesque guardians and dying at them and still typing in the Discord, okay?
See, the thing is, I don't die. Alright, I still have a red helmet in spirit.
In spirit.
In spirit.
That bitch
Actually,
got
ever since I
robbed
lost
from
that, I've
you.
died so much. Yeah, after that got taken away, I haven't given a fuck, dude. Like, I'll be like, I got 7 health, no prayer left. Let me get this last fucking hellhound. Fuck it. I'll roll
Yeah.
the dice. I trust my defense.
That's literally though.
Like, if I don't, I get a free trip to Lumbridge and I have nothing. Because I'm wearing, like, all bullshit anyway. Like, right now, I think if I die, it's like maybe 17k, I think, because of the Defender and the Zombie Axe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't died with the Slayer helmet yet. I don't know if that bumps it up at all, but everything else
Yeah.
didn't.
I don't know.
I'm glad he gave me like basically just like a thumbs up version of that shit.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm gonna respond with a Shrek to that. That's my favorite emote. I wish I could like respond to my professors with this Shrek emote when they email me with dumb shit. Test
Like, this
Thursday,
is-
Shrek emote? Why are you telling me this?
This is how you make me feel.
Yeah. This is the 17th time in the last 15 minutes that you've mentioned RFK Jr. Miss Rose, please. Please, let's get back to cellular respiration, please. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, dude. He's killing the country. He's trying to make people eat
It's
healthier
literally
food.
that.
How
I'm
dare
just like,
he?
that's crazy. This is a Denny's.
Yeah.
Like, can you not give me my bare minimum bullshit education and get on with this? Is this gonna be on the test? Can I just say how much I hate RFK Jr. on the test and we
Get
something
100.
going here? Yeah. Or are you gonna ask me about fucking mitosis?
Eh.
Which one's gonna be on the test, and that's what I'm gonna care about. Like,
Yep. Yep.
because I don't think fucking Anaphase 2 and RFK Jr. have anything in common.
Nope.
I'd actually
Them just
love to see
talking
the
about
comparison.
politics
That'd
in
be
college just drives me crazy. It's like, shut up! I'm paying for this class, not for your opinions.
If we're gonna
No
start
shit.
getting in the politics, I should shut my stream off real quick. Give me a second.
Are you streaming right now?
I'm still
Oh,
streaming.
nah.
Hang on.
I won't.
Oh no, we're not.
Just in case this goes in the direction that I cannot 100% control, I'm going to cut this off here. I'll be back live again. Today's Sunday. I will be live again Wednesday and Thursday. So I'll catch you guys then. Thank you to everybody that was here. Thank you to everybody that watched the stream and everything. I appreciate you all and hope you guys, choose to hang out with us sometime in the game.